There's an enormous centipede-like creature.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
Flurry of blows.
I'm going to eat it. I'm gonna take a bite.
Jesus, Mo.
Hey, we're Roll For It. We're a bunch of friends live, laugh, love in D&D. We split into 3 different parties on 3 different adventures, but in the same universe with the same DM. Oh, and the same pet mule.
Up north, you've got some knights of the Elven Kingdom.
Us and the guys, we gotta do something. We gotta stand up for ourselves, okay? Are you snorting up what I'm lining out?
Adventurers for hire in the big bad Urid city.
I got this, Dad. Just watch. I've learned a lot, Dad.
Acrobatics check.
Oh,
That's a nat 1.
a 1.
That
a
is a
nat
nat
1.
And the makeshift pirates in the Southern Isles.
I shoot the Snickers before it touches the ground.
A perfectly ruined Snickers.
There's an enormous centipede-like creature.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
Flurry of blows.
I'm going to eat it. I'm gonna take a bite.
Jesus, Mo.
Hey, we're Roll For It. We're a bunch of friends live, laugh, love in D&D. We split into 3 different parties on 3 different adventures, but in the same universe with the same DM. Oh, and the same pet mule.
Up north, you've got some knights of the Elven Kingdom.
Us and the guys, we gotta do something. We gotta stand up for ourselves, okay? Are you snorting up what I'm lining out?
Adventurers for hire in the big bad Urid city.
I got this, Dad.
Oh no, it was looping. We didn't mean it. What was the first time we tried playing that trailer? Oh wait, I'm DM Jake. We're all mixed up. Okay, let me try. I think that was a wild ride. I had to switch everyone like 14 times. All right, here we are. We're in it to win it. We're in our... No, we can just talk about the court attire. Everyone came to win. Except Jake. He's going to lose. Announcements. LaRoyal's birthday is in 6 days. What are you doing for your birthday? Work. Cool, 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 cool. It's like co-op VR. Oh no. No, they can only hear me, which is like kind of embarrassing because I've just been going, yeah. So I sounded like one of those like background Jake's coming to save the day. And like not being able to hear Royal while he's like, and you go. It's a good story, you guys. We'll get there.
I had this working a moment ago.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel so much pressure. I normally am not good at, like, I'm not the good space filler. I'm panicking.
It's all good. You're fine. You're fine. Why does everything look different? What the heck?
Is it because you made the output the mic?
Nah.
Well, you can sing on Twitch right now because no one can hear anything but me. Yeah, this is your moment to sing.
Why don't we show... I would say show the channel trailer, but then we wouldn't get to work on it because this program is pretty dumb.
Guys.
I had it working before we cut to
says
the
he's going
thing.
live on Instagram, and he'll just do his audio there. I want everyone watching to know that Lexi's making as much noise as possible right now. And it's...
Okay. It's so annoying that I had it working and now it's not. Literally tested it. Add source.
You're okay. We believe that you tested it.
Remove.
I'm liking the puns. For real.
Kelsey, tell us a story or something.
Oh my god, I knew you
You're
were
the
going to
only
say
one that's
that.
talking.
I'm panicking.
Don't listen to everybody else. They can't hear them.
Okay, LaRoyal, who is normally better at filling time, is going to tell a story, and I'm going to repeat it. Hell yeah. So today as Snowball, which I always we have to clear, no one knows what that means. He plays Snowball from Secret Life of Pets at Universal Studios.
Okay. Motherfuck. I don't know.
Okay, wait. So then some lady looked up at Snowball, which was actually LaRoyal, and said, Snowball, who's selling the Girl Scout cookies? And then Snowball was like, the Girl Scout cookies, the girls are. This is like telephone. I think that was the right story, though. Okay, keep going. Okay. And then some dad was like, tell me a joke. And then Snowball was like, all right, you look like a Transformers guy. Do you like Transformers? And he was like, yeah. So I think we're about to get a Transformers joke. Okay, what is it?
Kelsey, why is
I
this
think
broken?
it's this. I think it's that you made the output.
No, it's
this.
not. It's your new weird program, your security stuff. Changed your whole deal.
I don't have any security new stuff.
You upgraded your system.
Should we the fact that we still have 10 people here hanging just
I'm
listening
sorry,
to me.
10
Oh my
people.
god, we never told the Transformers joke. Okay, I'm sorry. What's the Transformers joke that you told?
Multi-output device. Let's go here.
Guy likes Optimus Prime.
Oh, here's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
And then Royal was like, you know he's getting a sister, right?
And the guy was like, "No, I don't know. What's his sister's name?" And then Snowball says, "Amazon Prime."
Can't hear him anymore. Jake just did something, so now I can't even hear the
But now
punchline.
everybody else can.
But everyone else could hear the punchline except me. So
That sounds awful. I'm Big Jeff.
I didn't get to hear it. I still don't know what it was. I'm like,
Read the
I
chat.
guess I'm fine.
Amazon
We'll talk about it later,
Prime.
but this is gonna be an argument.
Here's the last thing.
She says, so now Jake and Kelsey are talking, and she
If you're
says, "We're
just
going to talk
tuning
about this
in,
later.
we've been
And
having
it's going to be an
some
argument."
Audio issues.
If you're just tuning
But
in,
Jake
we've been
is
having
coming to
some
the rescue.
audio issues, but
As you
Jake
can
is
see,
coming to the rescue.
Jake is wearing what looks to be lawyer clothes,
suit du jour.
but it's actually his funeral clothes. Oh.
Yay!
We're going to bury the DM. He's wearing
the
his,
answer
his funeral.
Amazon Prime?
Who was it that was yelling? Was it Lexi or LaRoyal just now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was
Probably
for sure
both of
Lexi.
us.
Which one yells?
Tell her to
Lexi.
turn down just a tiny smidge, and then we're good.
No.
Remember when he told you to turn it up? Remember he told you to turn it up.
I turned it down.
This is
Jake's
good,
trying to
folks. Here we are.
silence Lexi. Okay, go. Get out of my space.
All right, folks. Here we are.
Here we
23
are.
minutes in. Welcome to Roll For It, where we are a bite-sized podcast turned into a live streaming of D&D. I will be playing the role of Kanar, the strongest ranger, moon elf ranger from the
made
city of
you
Saida.
Host of this show, but I think we need to take a serious vote before you continue.
Oh, I was just stretching. That's all I was doing.
I vote for Royal.
All right, what's
I
up?
think you did a great job.
What I miss?
Royal
Jake
introduced the
just
show
stretched it, baby.
and himself.
I
So
was
that's where
going
we're at.
to get to
It was really good.
take it away.
So introduce the rest of us. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm Jake.
Yeah, if you want to be the host,
I'm the
Royal,
Dungeon Master.
introduce the rest of us. No, Jake.
And as you guys know, Kelsey will be playing the role of Mo. a super cool tabaxi cat roguish type that's going to be taking over the world accidentally, of course. And
Oh, that was a really good intro. I vote for Royal.
It was
too.
very sweet.
and introducing Lexi, who will be playing the role of Yue, the tiefling artificer. Wow, I struggle with that word every single day. I try to say it.
Everybody
You still
does.
didn't say it right.
I liked it. That could just be it.
Artificer
Yeah.
sounds fancier, which like matches
It's nice.
the class more.
That's the side way to pronounce.
And we have Jake, who we are DM and or antagonist. I say
Mostly
and or mainly
antagonist.
because we don't really know if he's on our side or
He's
not.
not on
We
our
know
side.
he's not on
never
our
been
side.
on our side.
Always.
It's always questionable who he brings into our life. Is this person someone to help?
always on your side.
No, incorrect.
Today's a trial
Thank you,
day,
LaRoyal,
so if
for
you
the intro.
tuned in recently. That's why we are looking
Oh.
fly.
Yeah. You guys ready to get into it?
Yeah, today might be the trial.
Today better be the trial.
Maybe. So,
Trial it up.
when we last met, I don't remember what happened last time we met.
I don't know. We hung
There was
out.
like a big old cliffhanger.
Yue was wanted for regicide.
Yeah.
She decided to turn herself over and prove herself innocent using the testimony
Out a plan.
using the testimony of her star witness Robert Coward, who, as soon as the four of them got arrested, disappeared. The royal Kanar has been tracking him down. Kanar has found that he met with some kind of noble, most likely Yue's dad, who is sort of the whole bad guy behind, who's framing Yue.
He's a bitch.
Now, the three of them were brought to prison, and Mo and Kanar were let out so that they could help prepare for the trial, while Yue, wanted for regicide, just to circle back to that, is going to stay in prison, and hopefully she's going to rot there. Hopefully she's going to get some magic items to help her win this trial. She's planning to smuggle some stuff into prison, and everybody else is doing their thing to prepare, gathering witnesses, gathering evidence, and etc. Painting their ship red. Burnt Bill did that. Mo is against it. Kanar is for it. That's going to be a big debate. We're going to circle back to that in season 5, I
And
think.
I got a whole rebel force to come to the trial.
A rebel force has, yes, and we'll actually get into that soon, how that's playing out. So
Spoilers.
just to let you guys all know, it's been a few days since we last met. Yue, still in prison. You guys have met a couple more times. You've had a couple more consultations in the private room of the prison. And now, I want to say it's 2 days before the trial.
Don't forget about the tomb. The tomb. That was a big question.
Yes. So one more thing. Yue let slip to her friends that she has a scroll of resurrection, which she could potentially, maybe, possibly use to revive the king, the good king Oygrin, and he would testify that he was not, in fact, murdered by Euphoria. At least that's what she would want him to say. Yeah.
That would
If we
be
have
a
to
plot
if
twist.
I bring him back to life just to have to kill him, there would be no redemption for Euphoria.
Writing
after
that idea down. Okay.
No.
So she let them know that they retrieved said scroll from the ship, and they went to look for the king's body, but they soon found that where he should have been buried, which is in a public graveyard for all the town to mourn, that grave had been broken into and was now empty.
Maybe this is like biblical. Maybe
King Oygrin.
King
the good
Oygrin
King
was
Oygrin.
actually Jesus.
So, I mean, it's timely. It's like almost Easter right now. So
That's what I'm saying. Like
today-
truly, maybe this is an Easter special we didn't know was an Easter special.
it's the middle of the night now. And Yue, you are tired.
Yeah.
You're in prison. You've been here a few days with
God.
naught but texts from Kanar on your cell phone and cuddles with Daxter to keep you company.
That's
Yue,
my
where are
combat
you-
corgi. Where am I? In prison.
Where,
I
no, where are
visited.
you hiding the
I
shell
visited.
My shirt. Where they can't see. Like I don't know.
She also didn't.
In my pants.
She also didn't tear up the bedroll, so just under the bed.
Yeah, it could
Nice
go
and
where it's hidden. It's hidden. Maybe in a shoe. I don't know. It's hidden.
If you've ever watched 90 Days In, they're gonna do a cell search soon. So hide
They're
all
probably
your stuff.
afraid to touch me. I'm purple and they're scared.
Yue is magical, and she is wearing shackles that suppress these magical abilities.
Yeah.
She is locked in a cell that's got bare stone walls on all sides, and it's about 40 feet tall, and there's a little sliver of the night sky above. And that night sky is sort of sprinkling a little bit, so there's little drops of water that are currently dropping onto the floor nearby. Not on your
Nice.
bed, luckily. That would be cruel.
I'm like, first shower in 6 days.
Yeah.
They probably would not. So I'm gonna, yeah.
Uh,
Also, these guys don't know about shell phones, right? I don't think it's a
No,
common
it's
thing.
not very common.
No,
it's,
so they wouldn't check me for my shell phone.
So they think
Yeah.
you're just like
shell
staring
phones are a
longingly
modified
at
type
the
of
shell.
sending stone.
Probably. They're like, that's a weird chick in there. And I'm like, LOL.
It's true.
Uh,
I forgot that Kanar's grandma invented those.
Yeah. Grandma
Nesty, testy, mesty, bestie.
Best
Fun
deep
fact,
bestie.
college
The
names.
Royals' grandma invented cell phones.
That's true.
So it's mirroring
She
real
did.
life.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Yue, you're in this cell when you hear a quick knock, knock, knock at the door. Knock, 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 and then a couple of seconds, and then a knock. And you recognize that knock as a secret, it's all good knock. And the thing opens up, and you see Bria there.
Oh.
Bria is the guard who was among the ones who first arrested you, and she said that she believes your story and that there are many others like her who think that this whole king assassination business is even shadier than just it being you that murdered everybody.
So shady. So utterly shady. Yep.
So Bria, you see Bria in the darkness, slide it open, and she says, "Psst, come here."
Okay.
She hands in a small sack of items, some contraband, which you requested get smuggled in to help you create some magical items.
Psst, thank you.
Like a walkie-talkie.
It's not a walkie-talkie.
You don't have to say this.
You're welcome. Psst.
US has lost her mind 6 days in by herself.
She says, are you ready for the coming trial?
There's not a right answer for that. I forgot I was British.
Mauritian.
Monreithian. As ready as I'd ever be. Real ready. Yeah.
Mo has convinced me to
Yeah.
convince the judge to hold the trial publicly. So
That's an idea.
the people the people will be watching. There's no pressure. And
No pressure.
those of us who believe your side, we're excited to hear your story.
It's a story for sure.
We're there to support you.
Thank you.
And no matter the decision,
Yeah.
and she looks around, we're all planning to get you out of here.
Let's try not to have you guys get in trouble. But I love the support. It's really nice. Women support women.
Yui's never had friends. She's trying so hard to connect.
I know I don't want anybody to hurt themselves for me again, and I'm tired of it. That's why I came here in the first place.
You just need to get through 1-2 days of trial, and then we'll hear the decision. and you're not staying in prison another night after that, one way or the other.
Oh, well, yeah, because they might kill me. But I love the enthusiasm. Very nice. Thank you.
I have a question for you as the DM.
Oh, okay.
Do you want this scroll, the resurrection scroll, do you want that smuggled through the door to you, or do you want that to sit safely with Mo and Kanar?
Because I can't do it unless I have the body. I think it should stay with them because I have no idea how they're gonna get me the body, and I don't think it would be in the prison cell. They're not gonna like drop it through the tiny little rain crack.
Most likely not. Yeah.
Yeah. So
One
they
limited
can.
time.
I think they can keep it. For now.
That down. Tiny rain crack.
Oh.
Tiny rain crack body.
Yep.
The note
New master.
The first note I've ever taken in this campaign.
I was thinking the peephole, but through the tiny rain crack is fun too. I love that. Sorry, excuse me.
Piece by piece, body part by body part. She can reassemble them.
Gross.
By piece. Yeah. I mean, that would probably be harder to do piece by piece.
So
you can do
at
it.
that
You're
moment,
level 11.
UA. At that moment, UA, you get a text from Kanar. Kanar, you're hot on the trail of a lead that you think will lead you to Robert Coward. Whereabouts currently unknown. He was last sighted in a few different places. You've been keeping up with rumors. You've been tracking him. You're texting all of this. Yeah. So people that match his description have been spotted around town, talking to various nobles, especially the Baron Burgess.
It's now,
but only the one time.
It's now voice text.
You get to that point where you give up and you're like,
she's heard most of this. You're just giving her the latest update. I'm giving you the older update. So the most recent, you've heard that he was shopping in one of the shadier districts. It happens to be the district where UA goes to get her alchemical supplies in town. And you're walking around here when you spot a man in a long cloak, like the cloak that your band used to wear when you got off of the ship.
I was in a band. Wait a minute. That's not my backstory.
When the four of you took a disguise, for 5 minutes and walked out of the ship, the adventurer's mark, and were detained immediately. And you see that cloak turn the corner and start walking down another street away from you.
I follow hot pursuit.
That's Robert. Only Robert was in the band.
It's got the same tattered tear in the back of it.
I was in the band.
From where?
Yeah, I mean, besides us. It's not always about you, Lexi. It was us and Robert.
It was more than just Robert.
Robert and I were pretty good.
That's not UA's proudest moment. That's Alexi's proudest moment. Is playing the
guitar,
lyre.
Yeah. Doing it so well.
I haven't rolled like a good roll in a long time.
I was in the band.
What about me? I follow very carefully until I can be more
carefully,
sure.
stealthily. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, I'm asking. Yeah, are you going for speed or for stealth?
No, I'm going. Well, I mean a little bit of both.
Okay. What's the priority?
Stealth.
All right. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
I'm.
And then the stealthier you are, the speedier you can go.
How's the 13 sound? Nah, it sounds all right. It sounds all right. Yeah, I know.
So, you'd sneak around the corner.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, damn. Okay, I rolled a nat 20 to detect you. So you sneak around the corner and you are locked eyes with a guy that you don't recognize.
How did he get our band uniform?
You definitely recognize the cloak. And as soon as he spots you,
that's a great.
He bolts.
Oh.
He runs.
Oh, hot pursuit. Then I'm after this guy. I'm about to tackle him if I get close enough.
Okay. Go ahead and you're faster than he is. Go ahead and make your attack roll to tackle this guy. as he ditches you around the corner. You guys are running through like the laundry hanging in the urban setting, through a fruit market. Fruits are flying everywhere. We're fast forwarding, montaging through the
Not
chase.
my cabbages.
My cabbages.
17, you manage to wrap around this guy and bring him down. It's a middle-aged guy. He's got sort of a scar around one of his eyes. And he's lying there and he's like, I don't know anything. What?
Now, how does Ray of Frost work? Can I charge it in my hand? Like, I don't want to shoot it
I
out.
wanted you to be saying that out loud to this guy.
Oh, no, I am. He's bent down. I'm like, can I charge it in my hand? Would you feel the frost if it's just building, or do I have to like activate it? Let's find out real quick. And I go to his throat.
Some gangster shit.
It is really cool. I like it.
And I want to know, what does this do to you?
Look, I'll tell you anything that you want to know. I don't even know anything. And also, you want magic stuff? I got magic stuff.
Well, no. Let's start with, why did you run as soon as you locked eyes with me? You obviously recognize who I am.
You're kind of famous in town. You and the stray cat. You're like, only here for a few days. You're supposed to be in jail. There's a big trial coming up.
But
and
I
so
haven't done
recognized
anything to threaten or scare. Not until now, and here we are. So you might want to give me more information than that. Where did you get this cloak from?
Go ahead and make a straight persuasion or intimidation, up to you, but you can have advantage on it.
Hold on, let me do it again.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
How does a 15
guys,
sound?
15?
Our
what?
fake sample goal is up there, and thanks for following and stuff. Sorry, Leroy, I'll keep playing D.
No, it's all good. We appreciate you contributing to the sample goal.
Thank you.
It's just a sample.
We're gonna get that sample goal, baby. Leroy, you rolled a
15.
15 for Kanar to intimidate some answers out of this guy.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, he's very intimidatable, and he's going to say, I got it from Robert Coward.
Oh,
the sergeant guy, the Navy guy.
Right.
He said not to tell anybody. He said especially any new people in town.
I can't. This is ASMR. I can't. It's too much.
Is it?
Where did you get it?
That's good.
Keep going, Jake. Stay in character. Don't let her bully you.
He traded it to me. He's purchasing some items from me.
Cool. I said where. I don't care about the items. Where?
Where?
Yeah.
He met me at my shop.
Mm.
It's where I was just leaving from.
Where is he now?
I don't know. It's been a couple of days. But I know.
What items did he get?
He got some silver. He got a couple of gemstones, ruby, emerald. He got he asked where he could find a sword. He got some oil for the sword. So I'm still working for him. He still needs a wand. And I am supposed to give it to him on Friday.
Right.
Which is
Wednesday?
I don't know what day today is, but I know that Friday.
Aren't the days of the week in D&D like named after the gods?
Yeah, there's that.
Right.
Yadir.
Fry the Mighty.
It's Yadir.
Yardir.
The 14th of Holensta. So.
Although in Lord of the Rings, they're still saying like September. So.
Do they really?
Yeah.
In the book?
In the book.
That's funny. That's interesting.
Do you remember?
So it's the morning of the trial.
I have one more question.
Oh yeah, wait. When was this conversation over?
This last question.
That's one way to get out of telling him things. Moving on.
As someone who sells magical items, would you also know what these combination of items would do?
So let me see if I would know that. Yeah, I'm pretty intelligent. I know things like that. So it seems like, because he needs a refill on silver powder along with his wand, it sounds like some kind of a divination spell, like he's looking for or spying on someone or something. A scrying spell or a locate person or a locate object spell.
He's trying to find the body too.
In which case, if you find the wand, what would Mo say in this situation?
Give him a fake wand, like a stick.
You could give him the wand yourself.
Oh.
He's gonna meet me back at my shop.
At the shop. At what time? At what time Friday?
10 a.m. 10:30. He said between 10 and 11. He normally gets there right on time. 10:30.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'll stop by.
Okay.
But I promise you.
Right on time. 10, 10:30, 11, 10:30ish. Right on time.
If this is a trap and you set me up to fail,
if it's a trap, it's not one that I set.
Then you would give me a signal if it is a trap.
I would, if I knew it was.
No,
I'm just trying to cover all of my bases.
Yeah, as in if you tell him that I'm showing up, it's going to be trouble for you, and it will be a lot worse than a ray of frost to your throat.
Unless he offers something worse than a ray of frost in my throat for me to give you up, I wouldn't do that.
Well, unless you absolutely give a hint that I'm coming, just don't say anything. Well, how hard is this?
Exactly. I'm not. I won't.
Good. Good. And I slowly get off. I'm just like,
this has been
Yeah,
like
Mo
my
and
favorite
Kinar
interaction.
do complement each other. Mo gets a little off track, needs Kinar for that, but this intimidation, whatever is going on, is murder. It's killing me.
All right. He continues to lie on the floor with his hands like this, as you like walk away. And that is what you text to UA.
actually, this is what.
Now, the next morning, or maybe a couple days later, actually. So this is going to be the last consultation that you guys have before the trial.
Is it the morning of the
Mo,
trial, like you said before?
It's the morning before. So if there's any last minute things, you're gonna figure them out at this consultation. You'll take care of it before the trial.
What did we not get done?
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna recap. All right, I am officially Mo the
To recap.
counselor. Is that what we?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling her? Counselor
Admiral Mo.
Did you have your papers? Did you get them? Like...
Did you forge some papers?
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
No, to your law degree.
I didn't have to. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you wanted
guess.
them to say Esquire at the end of your name.
Yeah. I guess I mean, maybe I forged them but realistically, I could probably talk someone into just. Should I roll? I'm gonna roll to see if I
earn a law
actually
degree?
forged papers or if I just told them I had a law degree.
Yeah, earned a law degree.
Because I feel like Mo would just tell them she earned one, and they would just believe her.
And then have them forge them for you. Is it forgery or is it some other crime to like lie? I guess it's just fraud. We'll just do a blanket term of fraud.
Fraud.
Hallelujah.
Unless you're
fraud is like a good description for Mo. Just blanket.
Hallelujah.
Okay. What would that?
So you're right now, this morning before your consultation, you're at the law offices of somewhere talking about this paperwork. What'd you get?
I rolled a 19 for deception. So I feel like, I mean,
Yeah.
Mo just told them that she forgot her
So
paperwork.
they're like,
at home.
it's probably this. And they start filling one out for you. They hand it over to you. You need to do your little signature thing. You
Thank
walk
you
out with
so much. This is such a big help. You guys are so sweet. And then
And as you walk out, you're stopped right just outside the door. You're stopped by a man named Valerius Ravenwood.
That's the other lawyer guy.
Oh, I know.
That's
who
the
that
other
is,
lawyer
but
guy,
I don't
celebrity
let him know I know
lawyer.
who that is.
Mo, can you show a picture of him to our audience?
I don't see that guy.
It's in people.
People.
Let me
I like
see.
Jubilraw. I don't know if I said that right, but it said one Mo to rule them all, and I love that.
I want a shirt
You can't.
that says that.
I do too. I'd wear it all the time.
You can't find it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking in episode 3. Yeah, I don't even see it on our hard drive. Are you sure this guy even exists?
It's not on the hard drive. It's in Streamlabs under people.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not on our hard drive either.
Okay.
So tell us about.
All right,
said
I'll
human.
find it later. Okay, so this guy is his name is Valerius Ravenwood. He's a hotshot lawyer in the big city of Thalassia, Monrethia's
Look what I
champion
found on the
lawyer.
hard drive. Keep going. I
He's
found him.
what'd you find? Okay,
Valerius.
he's always dressed in the best tailored suits with a silk tie, even currently, and he's got a piercing blue eyes that stare into yours, Mo, as he stops you with a slight smirk on his face, and he says, "Admiral Mo, you are representing Euphoria."
Admiral Mo, I am indeed.
My apologies. Normally we don't say that out loud. Just at the end of our name abbreviation.
Well, they always told me in law school that you should be proud of your title, so I say mine all the time, sometimes just in the shower to remind myself who I am. How can I help you? Who are you?
I just was very excited to meet you. I've heard a lot of things about you and your
I love
crew.
meeting fans.
Been following your deeds rather closely. I am Valerius Ravenwood. You might have already gathered that. Regardless,
Nice to
I'm
meet you,
representing the
Mr.
kingdom of Monrethia and the... Nice to meet you, too. I'm representing the kingdom of Monrethia.
Oh, so we're going to be working
upcoming trial.
together. It's nice to meet you. I hope that you feel ready to go and you've done all your homework. Got it all together.
And the same to you.
Mo
Same
is
to you.
using her tail during this conversation to pull his like whatever's in his back pocket. She's pulling it out.
You should pickpocketing.
Good.
Go for
She
it.
should.
With
the tail.
With the tail.
That's advantage. Advantage.
You don't
I may
want
not
to
be a
just use your
lawyer,
hands.
but I am a pirate, so
Go ahead and make
no,
a
because
sleight of
I'm
hand check.
talking. I'm using my hands. I don't want to like have to pretend to bump into him. I'm not an amateur. I have a tail for a reason.
Go ahead and make your sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Distraction. Oh no.
What was? Don't tell me.
no, that's-
don't
that's
tell
not
me
what
what
it
it was.
Wait. But
Hold on.
Yeah, add your stuff. Add your stuff. You got good stats.
okay, I was gonna be bad, but because I'm level 11,
Mhm.
mastermind. Actually, I
Yeah.
don't remember where this came from. I can't roll less than a 10.
In
rolled
skills
an-
that you're proficient.
I rolled a nat 1. Just saying. But because of this new skill, which is honestly like such a lifesaver,
Yeah.
I have a 19. I am
What?
proficient in sleight of hand. So I went from nat 1 to 19.
So
None
I
of
mean,
my
I think-
rolls do
Devil.
that.
Fighting
I think that
Devil
this
our
is
first
fair.
name chatter.
Just so you guys know, Mo, this ability is very, very good. In the future, I'm not going to let it work on 1 specifically. On 2, it'll work perfectly. But on nat 1s, that's still going to be a failure.
Because as a lawyer, I'm gonna need to see the law.
Yeah, in the well, it's a house rule that a 20 succeeds even if it wouldn't actually succeed, and a 1
Okay.
fails even if it wouldn't actually fail. So that's why I'm letting you get this one, because I didn't make you aware of that before.
Yeah, ring of engagement.
Remember this magical item?
Engagement.
I think that counteracts your
Anyway,
one rule.
you got a 19
Yeah.
with your nat 1. You managed to lift a small slip of paper out of this man's pocket.
All right. Well, for now, he's still there, so I just wrap it
And
up
he
real
says-
tight in my tail.
He says, "I hear you are quite the storyteller, and I'm thrilled to see how you spin this tale.
Yeah, you know, they say that performing in the courtroom is just like performing on a stage. At least my professors in school said that, so. I haven't heard anything about you, but I'm sure you're really good too. I have to go. I actually have to meet with my clients, and so I'm like already backing away, and then I'm gonna twist my tail to my front as I turn around so he doesn't see the paper, and I walk off and I read whatever's on it.
So you've got some notes.
Amazing.
Oh, more than just one.
Just some scribbles. Yeah. Just like some note cards. He's been practicing his opening statement, and some of it's on this page.
Perfect. Brilliant.
Do you read on?
Read
yes. No, I throw it away.
So what you see, this is unethical garbage. What you see is that he is going to speak about how Yue not only murdered the king, but has proven since then in continued crimes that she is not only that she is evil, like to her core, uncontrollably evil.
Is she a criminal? Yes. Evil, I can prove that is untrue.
But I think we need to prove both untrue.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to be saying you're not a criminal. We're not in court yet. It's fine.
Of course she's a criminal. Of course she's a murderer. She's not evil.
We're pirates.
You also see a list.
To herself over and over this morning, like, we're not criminals. Crime bad. No criminals. That's the first thing she read in the law book. Trying to memorize it.
No crime.
Only thing she read.
No crime.
Bad.
The other things, you see 3 names on the list as well. You see Burgess.
This is like his, like, I thought he was supposed to be an actual lawyer. He just has like some names scribbled.
Just last names. They're like in order.
Okay.
Burgess.
Burgess.
Rosalind.
Related to your little side mission last week. Royal, remember? Like it was like a duke or something. You were like near a duke's house and a homeless person told you about it.
Yeah.
That's my
Rosalind.
dad.
Do you remember anything else that guy said?
You guys can talk about it when you get to constitution.
Yeah, give us the
the
names.
words,
Give
the
us
names are Burgess, Rosalind, Branner, and then there's an X at the bottom.
Rosalind.
I don't know any of these names.
Okay.
You do know the name Rosalind.
No, I do.
Lexi doesn't, but you do. So, Mo, with that in pocket, you make your way to prison for your final consultation. Now, you guys, do you want 15 minutes?
10.
Does that seem like an appropriate amount?
No, 15. 15. Don't, no. 15. 15.
15. If we're done early,
call it. So, Woody Stronghold shows you Strong Eye. Sorry,
no,
that's silly me.
Stronghold.
Called him Stronghold. Strong Eye shows you into your consultation room. It's a stone room courtyard in the middle of the prison, and he lets the 3 of you in as always. Taps the hourglass on his way out, and 15 minutes worth of sand goes to the top. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
So it's probably only 14.
Set timer for 14 minutes.
Hi, everybody. I guess we've started.
How are you? You smell so bad. Are you okay?
I showered last night.
Did you have a meal? When was the last time you ate?
I haven't eaten in a minute. It feels like they give me like molded like bread every day.
I figured here are some plumes. I brought you some plumes.
Oh, plumes.
I'm rubbing dryer sheets.
Thank you.
I'm going to rub some dryer sheets on her to make her smell just a little better.
Nice.
Yeah, get that in there.
Good.
Right, yeah.
I have to have dryer sheets on me all time as a cat, or else the static electricity can get out of control.
And I brought you some chamomile tea. I know you like your chamomile.
This is. Do you guys think we're gonna lose? Why are you being so nice to me?
We want you to be comfortable. We just, it's
so
just,
terrible that we just
going.
want
it's
to be
been a
friends.
week. Yeah, that's it.
We miss you.
Listen, we went from celebrating your birthday to you being in prison, and this is not a great start to having a celebration.
Oh,
So,
is this like your?
I didn't know that was
Today is your 10th birthday of the year.
no,
Lucy in the back.
I see her. She's unfortunately she's covered on the stream, but she's on our camera.
I see.
Oh, there she is.
It's so
Can we talk about how Lucy is sitting by
Is
the
by her
Lucy
pillow?
pillow?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like advertising herself.
Yeah.
New people, Lucy is our dog, and she is our dog, and that's the whole thing. I didn't have anything
I'm
else
gonna
to
use
say.
this opportunity to pause the timer for 1 second, just to say.
Oh right.
Just to say, Yue, you've been working on the bracelet, which was
Yeah.
going to be, well, you know how it works. So you can, I'm just
I
letting you know that
don't know how this works.
okay, then I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But you
I
have,
mean, I do know how it works, but
you're
not
about
well.
20 minutes from finishing it. It should be ready for the trial in the morning.
Okay, I'm like,
And how it works, how it will work is
Yes.
a person wearing it.
mm-hmm.
It's basically like they're under the effect of a zone of truth spell, which makes
Mm-hmm.
it so they are unable to tell a lie. The zone of truth has sort of a low saving throw to get rid of it. Your bracelet is focused on just one individual who has to willingly put the bracelet, or just has to get the bracelet around their wrist, and then they are really, really, really gonna find it difficult to tell any lies.
Yeah. So
It doesn't necessarily mean they have to tell the truth. It just means
they
they
can't
won't be able to
lie.
answer falsely,
Yeah.
knowingly. Yeah.
So yeah, Mo, as soon as I'm done with this bracelet, I will give it to you. So that you could put it on either me, or you could put it on bad guy number 1, bad guy number 2, all the bad guys that there are today that are not me.
Would it be beneficial if we can get Robert in there to put it on him,
Probably.
or even the other lawyer guy?
No, because he doesn't. I mean, I don't know what he knows. I've only ever seen his face on a billboard. I don't know him personally.
Okay, all right. So would Robert be like one of the best people to throw this bracelet on?
Robert, or also one of these people. And Mo pulls out the paper she found.
Burgess is
Burgess.
Oh,
Baron
Burgess.
Burgess. That's Yue's real dad.
That's my father.
You know, and
What do you know about Burgess, Kanar?
that Robert met up with him when we all were arrested. The night we
Why
were
are
arrested,
you saying
he-
that so calmly? What the were they talking about?
because I have
Side
a
note,
lead
for
to
anyone
find
who
Robert.
might be listening in and doesn't know
Oh,
the background, Yue's dad killed the king and framed her for it. So the
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
okay, so that guy.
You hear Ravenwood from the next room. Allegedly.
That guy might be a good person to put the bracelet on. Or Rosalind. Who's that?
Oh, I know Rosalind.
Rosalind is your caretaker who lived at the king's place. So once you
My
were
caretaker?
adopted-ish by the king, Rosalind
that
was
mean?
she
Like a
was like the
nanny?
main chambermaid, of
Oh.
the king's.
Wait, were we like
place.
tight? I don't remember. You
You weren't
and I didn't talk
especially-
about this.
So no, we didn't talk about this.
No.
But we're talking about it now. So Yue, and I'll even
I
give
figured
you a
I'd be
couple
nice
extra
to her.
seconds.
Usually-
right?
You were nice to her.
I figured I'd be nice to
Jason's
my
like a
chamber.
whole piece of paper.
You were
She's like,
nice to
"Oh,
Rosalind. She was very nice to you. I would say that you weren't very trusting, so you were definitely reserved.
Maybe when I
but-
was like 7.
Yeah, but you were there for like 10 years ish. Yeah. Right?
No, I was
Longer than
born
that.
here. I was born in Monrethia.
You guys are not on the
No,
same
I mean-
page.
I
How
mean
long were you there
Rosalind.
until you ran away.
The king's house.
Oh, in the king's house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess around like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I thought you meant
So-
like in Monrethia, like this lady.
Yeah, no,
raised me up.
she served King Oygrin.
Oh, cool.
and was kind to you.
Yeah, we were as close. Me and that Rosalind, we were as close as I could be with friends. I mean, you guys met me.
Okay,
like
wait,
You never
No one
mentioned
has-
her before.
No one has bothered to
Didn't think.
ask me where I got this. I got it out of the guy's pocket. It was a whole thing. It was really smooth.
The guy?
The what's his name? The other lawyer guy. I don't know.
Ravenwood. Yeah.
So
No,
I got
amazing.
this pocket.
Valerius.
So what if she's gonna be his witness? Is she gonna go up there and say something mean about you? I just want you to be prepared.
You know, I don't know. Does she have like sick kids, Jake? What's her backstory?
You don't know of any sick kids.
Wait, why
She
would
may
she
have
She's,
some
she's
sick
an elderly
relatives.
woman. She's an elderly woman. You haven't seen her in
No,
a
because
year.
I'm trying to think of like maybe she's
Half a year.
trying to protect somebody
Yeah,
else,
yeah,
and
yeah.
she might have other people, and so they may have knives at throats.
She
or,
has nieces and nephews.
She has nieces and nephews.
So the bracelet only activates if
And
they're
then
doing
who's
willingly.
Oh, only if
Branner?
they lie.
Who's Branner?
Branner.
The royal to answer that question. If you get it on the wrist, it works. But it's like a brace.
If it fits, it
like
ships.
It's not exactly like your shackles. It's more like a
No, but
fasten onto your wrist.
they have to willingly do it, or it just has to go on.
No, if that's what I'm saying, they don't have to want it on, but if you can put it on, it's like a delicate process to put on this bracelet. It's not like
So
the
I
shackles
can't-
where
I
it just
probably
shake
can't
someone's
sleight of hand it onto someone.
You might with the lowest possible roll of 19. It's possible. I've seen magicians do crazier things.
Okay, noted.
Noted.
Also, you guys, in this conversation of everything that we're doing, Robert is meeting Friday at 10 o'clock back at this shop. He's trying to do some type of magical.
Today is Friday.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow's Friday.
It's okay. She's been in jail for a while.
Where's
been
the
in here.
sun? Have you seen the moon? I only know of rain through little tiny holes.
Hey,
I see
look
but
at
the
me,
crack
look
of the
at me.
moon.
You're okay. You're right.
Okay, listen.
Some type of divination spell.
You
Divination?
little lovebirds. I only have I probably have 8 minutes left because you wanted 15 when we could have done it in 10. Irrelevant. Okay.
What if
listen.
we want to hold hands? Huh?
Listen,
We're holding
hold
hands.
hands, but listen to me. As long as Robert shows up today and tells everyone
Okay.
the truth,
Tomorrow.
then we're good. And I don't care what he's doing on Friday because we will be on our ship halfway across the world doing piratey ass shit. And
Right.
I don't care about Robert anymore.
If we do this, we can't involve those poor Monrethian rebels as much as they want to be. I don't want to get more people who don't really deserve to be in trouble.
Well,
UA, I don't think that's for you to decide. If the
Why
people feel
would
like they
the-
need to rise up and take a stand for themselves,
That's fine. They can
but
stand for themselves. They don't have to stand for me.
why would
But-
they get
I
in
didn't choose
trouble?
to be, because if they're gonna help us, Bria came up to me
All
last night
they're
and was like,
doing.
"We're gonna get you out of jail, bitch.
Okay.
If this goes."
she called you what?
Oh, I heard
She's
it. The gods
learning.
kept saying it, and it was so fun because I kept laughing anytime somebody said "bitch" like that. So I thought it would be funny when I said it.
Got
I
it.
guess not.
Sorry. It's been a long time for me too. It's just
Trust me, I've been pooping in a bucket.
don't tell Robert that. Whatever you do, just hold your tongue.
Give him
Don't tell Robert.
satisfaction. Also, probably don't. Bitch isn't a great thing to call someone unless you're saying badass bitch or sometimes just bitch, but in a fun way. I don't have time to explain the whole bitch thing to you right now. Just for now, stay away from it, especially on the stand. I think we're good. I'm ready to go. I think after that, we're good. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to say, Robert, tell them
We
she's
can-
innocent. He's going to say, she's innocent. I'm going to say, case closed. The judge is going to say, you are the best lawyer this town has ever seen. You should represent everybody. And I'm going to say, I can't do it. My life's on the sea with my crew. I'm a pirate.
Yeah.
And then we're all going to leave. And they're going to chant your name, Yue, as we leave. They're going to say, Yue, Yue, Yue.
No, if you're the greatest lawyer they've ever seen, they're
innocent.
gonna say Mo, Mo, Mo.
I mean,
Mo,
I knew
Mo.
that, and you knew that, but I just wanted to make you feel better because we're about to be on trial.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it because the confidence you have for our success is. You should be getting paid more.
We couldn't find a body.
You should let her have some of her
You
money.
couldn't find
that
a
we-
body. That's
My allowance should be raised, but we can talk about that later.
Slide that in there. Super
Okay, well,
quick.
did we at least contact your grandma or
Oh
the?
no, yeah, I sent her
other
a
Tifu?
very good
Did
text
they
to my grandmother.
respond?
Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
She did.
And
I
she
have
said-
witnesses prepped. I
She's
don't
gonna be
know-
there.
I'm not sure what Grandma Thusty is really.
If you
gonna
guys want her
do
there,
for us.
she's there.
To be honest, and I didn't want to say that last week, but I'm not sure
She's
that
a
being like
well-respected
my boyfriend's grandma likes me is like the best
Leader.
tactic.
She is a leader of SIDA.
Also, we didn't make it official
Good
until
character
after,
witness.
so she might not know. Wait, does she know?
That you're dating.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah, no, she has an idea.
She has a cell phone.
Yeah, she has an idea.
You guys call her on Saturdays.
Oh,
Standing Saturday grandma call. Mo
Yeah.
just watches from afar, wishing one day.
Mo, you
I
call her on
love-
Sundays.
Yeah, I do.
Mo's like one
She's
day.
like
I
my
wish I'll find a
therapist.
grandma.
Okay, are we ready? How much time do we have left on the timer?
You got 3 minutes to spare.
I'm ready to go. I'm gonna let you lovebirds take this to do. And Mo just like walks to the other side of the courtroom and I don't know, Lynn rolls her fur. Is that gonna
You
hurt?
can you can go outside if you want to. You don't have to stand in the corner. It's up
She
to
does
you.
anyway, just in case anything.
With
She's-
with the things that Robert is trying to collect and do his divination spell, do you have maybe any idea of who he might be trying to find?
He's probably trying to find the dead king too.
For
I
what?
don't know why.
Mo says from across
I
the
don't.
courtroom.
I just said I don't know why.
Okay.
Yue says from across, not the courtroom, because we're not in there.
And
The
just so you know,
courtyard. It's supposed to have court in them. I don't know why you're picking on me right now.
I'm nervous.
I don't know if I'll be there for the entire trial.
What do you mean?
Where else do you have to be today,
To
Kanar?
find Robert tomorrow, Friday at 10 a.m.
Okay,
That's gonna
so
look a
go
little
tomorrow
suspicious
at
when you're
10
not there.
a.m. That does not
And
make
what
any
time
sense.
is the
That's
trial,
when the trial
Mo?
is. Trial's at 8.
I don't know what time the trial is. Okay, I figured you would tell me, and I would
It's
just go with you.
Mo, your whole role of being the lawyer today is knowing what time the trial is. I need you
Mo's
to
gotta
focus.
get
My
herself
role is
out
to
of
prove
bed.
the innocence. Okay, you're the paralegal. You,
need-
tell me what time the trial is.
You got a title.
8 a.m.
Okay, I'll
All right.
be there when you wake me up. and
I will
we
be there
go.
until I need to leave
Great.
to find Robert to bring him to the courtroom.
Isn't it
No.
gonna look a little suspicious
no,
when you're
wait.
not there? And wait, why isn't Robert there?
Robert will be there at 8 a.m.
He might. The man is meeting to get a wand at 10 a.m. at some type of shop in the shady side of town.
You buying it from Harry Potter? Like what? What is
Ollivanders.
it? Wand?
No, he gets it from
Oh
Ollivander.
my God, was the guy you beat up earlier Ollivander?
I didn't get a
mean.
name.
Olive Anders.
That's why he was such a coward, because he's just a gentle
His name's
man.
Olive.
Just loves his
I-
craft.
Was
Olive.
gentle-ish with him.
Okay, I don't believe that, but I probably wouldn't be either. So potato, potato.
Okay, so
Okay.
go team. See you tomorrow at 8. See Robert at 8.
Yep.
I'm assigning that task to you. Okay, you're gonna walk Robert to the courtroom. I'll get there
You
at
don't
At
understand
8?
how hard it is to find this man.
He's
if I have
going
to
to
show
be
up
here today. He has
at
to.
10 or 11, just stretch for me. Okay. All I know is he's meeting there at the shop at 10 a.m. I can't find him earlier because I
You
would
want
have
me
to
to
wait.
stall for 2 hours? I mean, I do have other things. I have prepared
Yeah,
other
you're
things.
great. Yeah, we have character witnesses. You have your huge and grateful opening speech that you've been working so hard on.
Oh, it
Well,
is
that's
really-
today.
I mean,
Tomorrow.
we don't know how long it is. It's not like
Tomorrow's
I'm
day
gonna
one.
write something down
All right.
because I'm a better improvised, but I can.
We
try
we
and
only
make it
have like
long.
less than a
Time's
minute
up.
left. Time's up.
Bye, love you.
The door
Don't-
slides
don't
open.
Get jail crazy or whatever. I don't know what to say in this situation. Have fun in jail. We love you very much.
And I also brought you some Cheetos. Here, take these Cheetos for you. There you
Thank you.
go.
I have to eat them right now because they won't let me take them inside.
Are those
with me.
Cheetos?
Most
You can have some.
Freddy's like, hey, what the hell are those?
Freddie, would you like some Cheetos?
No. Fuck you.
Mo takes
Freddy.
the Cheetos and starts eating them. Like, why the hell would you offer them to Freddy before Mo?
Because I want a chance to tell him no, Mo. I want
This is
that
like my
satisfaction.
my
I wanted that
ammunition
for
right
me,
here.
to look at him in his eyes and go, too bad. That's what I wanted. And you took that.
And you guys walk away with that conversation.
Yeah.
I shove a couple Cheetos
'Cause he
as
was
she's
reaching
walking
for 'em.
away down Yue's pants.
Oh.
So she has them. Just so everyone knows, Yue's an artificer, and her machines
Yue
usually
was
run
not
on
prepared,
Cheetos.
prepared for
So
that.
she needs them. Flaming hot
A lot
Cheetos.
of them do, yes.
Flaming
Yeah,
hot
do my
Cheetos
thing.
a fireball.
Do my little exclamation point.
I think you guys can do it.
Do what?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Why didn't it work?
That's not how that
I
spells.
spelled it wrong.
That spells yeah.
I believe that was.
Oui, oui.
No.
Sorry for my French friends in the
Why does
in the chat.
everyone know about these exclamation points except me?
Because he showed us them 2 days ago. Just kidding.
Yeah, we fire 'em off.
2 weeks ago.
All right, folks. So,
I was not listening.
any last minute things before we wake up at 8 and
Is there anything we
Go to
should
court?
do, Jake?
Wake up at
Mo's
8. We have
not
to be
allowing
there at 8.
herself to be nervous.
Yeah. Mo's gonna wake up at 8.
Mo is not allowing herself to be nervous, but Kelsey, I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out.
You're gonna do great. Yui's gonna try to convince somebody to let her shower and kind of get ready for court.
Now they usually do. They let you get all done up, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they usually do. I haven't been to jail before.
Burnt
Neither
Bill.
have I. Just watch
Burnt Bill.
He's gonna argue for that as well, I would think.
Burnt Bill, my first mate for newbies on my pirate ship and also the greatest character alive, is gonna bring Yue a court outfit, and it's like a red and white striped shirt and a blazer.
No.
That's what
Yue
he
doesn't
brought.
wear
Bill is
He brought one of his red and white striped shirts and a really nice blazer.
What does
Okay.
the blazer look like?
It's nice. It's like a nice black blazer. Mo got her like
I'll wear
black
the
pantsuit.
blazer. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mo got you like a
I'll wear the
really-
blazer.
with
But
nothing
I'm
under
not-
it.
I have my corset on. No, shut up. I have my
You're gonna
corset
wear-
thing, like my little outfit. Do you see what I'm wearing here?
No,
Just
Yeah.
picture that with a blazer.
It's almost the same.
I thought you had on like a
put, like, little
jumpsuit.
Similar.
They didn't make you like change
What?
for prison.
No, they didn't take my
No.
clothes.
Why are you
She's in a
saying it like
holding
it's
cell.
so
She's not in-
crazy that they would give her prison clothes?
No.
She's
None
been in
of us
jail
have
for
been
like
in
a
jail.
month.
the next
week.
day.
It's been a week.
All right. It's trial day, guys. Should we take a break? Break time?
Oh.
No, don't
I'm
torture me
ready.
like that.
Okay.
Let's take a break at 9 something.
We always take a
Okay.
break at like 9:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what
All
will
right.
happen is we'll completely get out of it and come back.
We
and
always
it.
take a break when I forget.
No,
All right.
usually
I'm
when I
gonna
have
have
to
to like
pee.
improvise a Mo opening statement.
The day of the
this over
trial. The three of you are escorted to the high courts across the street from the prison. The hearing will take place on the high courtyard. I have a picture of the high courts, Mo, if you want to pull that up. The hearing will take place in the high courtyard, a bowl-shaped depression in the stone that forms a natural amphitheater, with rows of stone seats that gradually climb upwards towards the rim of the bowl. The stone seats are smooth and polished from the countless number of people that have sat upon them over the years, and they are arranged in a carefully constructed pattern that spirals upwards toward the top. The center of the arena is open and flat, with space for the immediate families of the parties involved, tables for each side, a witness stand, and the judge's bench. Every seat is full when you all arrive, except for the 3 at the front.
Nice. Well, we got here late.
As Yue is marched in through a suddenly hushed crowd, halfway to the court, the silence turns to murmured anger, and then to shouts and boos.
Oh my gosh, it's
Wait,
my
but what
princess
about all the
bride
people that I
moment.
Man,
What about all the-
Killer!
Garbage! The queen of filth!
Boo her. Boo this woman. Boo.
Boo! Boo! There's a lot.
Wait,
There's a
I
lot of
brought
booing.
a whole rebel crowd that likes UA. Where are they?
You want them to like, yay!
No, we have to keep them hidden.
No, they're silent.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
They're quiet.
They'll be
The
quiet.
the angry
no,
ones
it's
are the
up to
loud
Mo.
ones right now.
It's Kelsey's
The
crew.
angry
She
ones are the
would
loud
have
ones.
Does
advised
Mo
them.
go up
Very
and be
wise.
like, "Where's my people?"
Yeah, no, Mo is just walking down with UA and she's shaking, like she takes
Send
like the
her
hand
back
of
to
an angry
hell.
person. And she's like, it's so great of you to be here. Thank you. Just to disarm them a little bit. She's killing them with kindness.
You guys see Judge Woody Strong Eye slams his gavel into his desk with a sound that seems to echo over the deafening shouts, and his voice booms. There will be order in the courtyard, or we will be forced to hold the hearing elsewhere. Surprisingly, the crowd falls quiet again by the time Yue reaches her seat. Another outbreak like that will not be tolerated. I am High Justice Strong Eye. I will be hearing the case of the Kingdom versus Euphoria of Camrid. The defendant has been accused of regicide, the murder of the late King Oygrin. Representing the defendant is Admiral Mali Hedfar of Emerald Shores, Esquire. And he pauses, takes a second look at the law degree. You hear a voice from somewhere in the stands. Arr!
Not somewhere in the stands. Burnt Bill.
No?
If that was Burnt Bill, he is right beside me. He's in a little suit and he's got all my paperwork
He has a
ready
fake
to
mustache
go.
on for sure.
For sure, because he's wanted in every county, but he also
He's like your aide.
yeah, he's my actual paralegal. He has like a binder with
Your
like
first aid.
paperwork in it. None of it is legible. He doesn't have good handwriting,
Is
but he's
is the
there.
rest is more of the crew in the stands?
Yeah, I guess the ARG could be from the rest of the pirate crew that's like in the gallery. Like,
Well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, who's in
Like a
attendance?
couple of them. None of them that I've heard.
yeah,
It's
for like the
UA
RFI
has
OGs.
UA has tried to make it clear that Nugget is not invited to the courtroom.
That's Unit's in there.
Unit, Tiptoes.
Aye,
Nugget
aye,
is there,
Captain.
but Nugget is wearing my human mask that I had on the other day. He didn't want to not support you. He put
Yeah,
a
he's
mask
there.
on so no one could see that you accidentally burnt his face off with acid.
He would
I
look
brought
more
him
human without
back
that
to
mask, I
life.
feel like.
Yeah, you
Well,
brought him
probably
back
like
to
with
life
the-
every time you almost killed him. And so really,
That's the two
you're
times.
charitable. 3.
Yeah, it
It
is.
was
I
once.
think it was
once.
3.
It was once.
Representing the Kingdom
was
of Monrethia
at least 2.
on behalf of the late King Oygrin is Mr. Valerius Ravenwood. And Ravenwood does the quickest little nod.
Whoever's
over the
being
shoulder.
racist against our cow judge, who is that? Okay, Big Jeff. We get it. He's a cow. All right. Be respectful.
He's a Minotaur.
Mo says that out loud to Big Jeff in the crowd.
Big Jeff is in the crowd.
Big Jeff is in the crowd.
He says, I move to strike. And the bailiff immediately, like, he's out of there.
Get him out. Get him out.
The man's escorted out immediately.
Yes,
Oh,
you're all in
they're
the
asking
crowd.
if the-
Everyone
Yeah.
be respectful.
Everybody's
Yeah.
in the crowd.
Except
They
for
wanted this
Big
moment.
Jeff.
They're
Big
in
Jeff
there.
Big
was
Jeff, he's
Looking.
looking through the windows now.
Tell us where your seats are in the chat.
Yeah.
Admiral Mo, Have you prepared an opening statement?
Admiral Mo.
Have you prepared an opening statement?
No, they
Esquire.
don't say
Yes,
Mo.
Your
They
Honor.
don't
Uh-uh.
say
Mo,
You're-
don't
yes.
get on this guy's bad side.
Yes. But from what I know from my law school, typically the prosecution goes first with their opening statements. Your Honor.
Okay. I didn't know
I have
that.
to do one. You have to. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's true. That's
They
true.
make the case, and then
True.
the defense goes.
I
watch it
I had
enough.
that. I meant to do that, and I forgot. Thank you. That doesn't happen. He says, instead of that, he says,
No, it happens. And he
Mr.
remembers.
Ravenwood.
He remembers. He's like, oh,
Mr. Ravenwood. And Mr. Ravenwood stands, and he says, and he straightens up his tie as he stands up. And a hush falls over the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, we are gathered here today to seek justice for the untimely death of good King Oygrin. The kingdom of Monrethia has been left in mourning, and it is our duty to bring Euphoria to justice for her heinous crimes. We will prove to you that Euphoria not only murdered the king, but that she is evil to her core and incapable of redemption. She has shown her true nature through her actions since the murder, committing unspeakable crimes that cannot be ignored.
boo, says JL Rizzi. Not Kennard. JL Rizzi is booing right now.
See?
Our witness,
I knew our people.
our witnesses. Yeah, this is the resistance in the comments.
Yay!
Our witnesses will testify to Euphoria's true character, including Baron Burgas of Camrid, who can speak to Euphoria's troubled past, and how the good king tried to help her. A witness to Euphoria fleeing the scene of the crime, covered in the king's blood. And multiple Monrethian officers who have witnessed multiple Monrethian officers who have witnessed the tiefling's untamable fury firsthand. Euphoria is a danger to the kingdom and must be held accountable for her actions. We ask, Your Honor, Judge Strongeye, that you consider the evidence presented before you and make a just and fair decision for the people of Monrethia. Thank you. And he returns to his seat.
Judge, I have a quick question. May I approach the bench?
Yes.
Question?
Yeah, it just, it works differently in different areas of the world. So is there a jury or it's you? Is it just you that's deciding?
It is me. It is I, the High Judge. I will remain impartial.
You know that you live in a city of really bad racist people. Right?
Is there another question?
No, that's it. I'm back to my statement, my opening statement. It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Please return to your table and then you may stand and begin.
Mo goes back to her table, sits down, and then stands again and begins. She's good at following directions. She's not. I don't know why I said that. Okay.
That was the first time.
Welcome, everybody, to this courtroom. My name is Admiral Maurice Esquire. It sounded fancier than Molly. I wasn't going to call myself Molly.
You're doing great, Mo. You're doing great, Mo.
Euphoria and
Right,
Kennard.
I say that to
exchange
Kennard
over.
and Burnbill.
Yeah.
Admiral Maurice. Yes, that's me. This is my team. This is Bernard William. And we're here today to prove that this beautiful angel muffin sitting next to me did not kill the good King Oygrin. She is being accused of regicide today, all right? If you don't know what that is, this fancy lawyer guy over here just assuming everyone in the world knows what regicide is. Regicide is like murder, but when you kill a fancy person. Now, my friend Yue, she doesn't discriminate about who she kills.
she doesn't kill anybody. But if she did, she would kill all. She's for the people, okay? Yue is for the people. Today, you're going to hear the true story of the king's death. And just like 9/11, it was an inside job. Sorry. Sorry about that. So
Don't worry, Yue. I'm sure she has a point. She's gonna get to the point.
This is a good time for me to go.
It was an inside job.
Speaking of a plane crash.
The new king who rules over you, aka steals all your food and all your money and steals your kids' blankets off their bed for himself. He and his cronies plotted the death of the king. What did Yue have to gain from the death of a king that did nothing but take good care of her? Was the only person in the world who ever respected her. What did she have to gain? Now let's look at the new king. What did he have to gain? I don't know. A kingdom? Motive. Chapter 2. Law book. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let me look at my notes. Why on earth?
Man, that was a wild ride so far.
Yeah, that was rough.
She's still open. Good.
Up. It wasn't rough. I got to the motive. Quiet.
No, I liked it. Thank you.
Okay, so who did it? The new king, and also this guy who happens to be Yue's dad. Why would he blame his own daughter? 'Cause he's mad. He's a bad guy, and all bad guys have origin stories. He thought he was married to a hot lady. You following me so far? I know this is a lot. We'll get into it. You don't have to remember it all right now. But the king, the new
A lot
king,
of the crowd is like...
Mo's still going. So this guy thought he married a hottie. Then he found out it was a hottie in disguise. She was actually a demon. You know how he found out? She had a baby, and it was a demon. A hot demon named Euphoria. He's pissed. He blames everything on her, even his murders. Sorry, tiefling. I'm sorry, that was derogatory. We don't call them demons. She's... but, like...
I just want them to know I'm half human. We might want to put that half.
Yeah, she is half demon, tiefling. So, you're gonna hear this story, my story. This.
If I'm in the crowd, I'm looking at my neighbor like.
You're gonna hear the truth. You're gonna hear that the new king killed the old king from someone who you trust. Robert Coward, Naval Admiral.
I'm looking for him.
Admiral.
Do I see
Admiral Robert Coward. He is cute. He's a human. All the things that you humans like, and he's gonna tell you. So you're racist ass, and also good, kind, wonderful people who only like humans can't even deny it, okay? That's what you're gonna hear. Second,
I thought that was
we have like lots of other evidence, okay? We have lots of physical evidence that, like, I think this is getting a little long, so I'm just gonna show it to you later.
Just open. Yeah, just do your opening.
Just the thesis statement.
Okay, just so you guys know, opening statements for murder trials are like 8 hours long, so this is concise as fuck.
Okay. Doing great.
That's all sidebar.
In
conclusion, I wrote dear jury here, but I have been informed, dear judge. In conclusion, this trial is about justice for Yue. Okay, because she's a really fucking good person, and she's my friend, and she's not evil. She would do anything for anyone, especially that king guy. All she does is talk about him. She really, really loved him, and she didn't kill him, and we're gonna just prove it, okay?
Mo. Like, no.
She sits
Yue
down.
is petrified.
Wait for the celebration. Now, I take a look. Do I see Robert here? Is he?
What do you mean?
Uh,
I see Robert here.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah,
All of
I'm
us?
making one too.
Sure.
Dirty 20.
I don't see him. I'm freaking blind.
19.
Hey, yo.
You definitely don't see him where he should be, and you don't see him in an initial scan of the crowd.
Yeah, Samoa. I don't. Do you see him? I don't see him.
He left. He's such an asshole.
He's not currently here, Mo. So remember when you told me that I'm in charge of making sure that he's here and he was going to be here at 8? He's not here. You dropped his name, and he's not here.
Do you need to go get him?
Yes, he needs to go get him. You're gonna freaking get murdered by this freaking judge if he doesn't go get him.
Should I not have shown up? Should I just not have been here from the beginning? I didn't know your speech was going to be this long. Your speech
Mo
was
like
so
turns
long.
around to the crowd and is like, it's like smiling.
Should
But
do we ask for a recess now?
Yeah, I have to use the bathroom.
Oh. Well, then let's take a 10-minute break.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. Right? Roll for it
like
break?
we're taking a roll for it break?
Yeah.
Do you have to pee? You're like so.
Yeah,
rushed.
UA has to
She's
pee.
gone.
Oh, Lexi had to pee.
Hello.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon. Also, everyone
I have to pee.
just railing on Mo. The passion that cat just showed.
They're just role playing. They're role playing.
I have adrenaline rushing through my body, so I know Mo felt it, and she will talk to all of you individually.
I like that. Like that. Reezy says, I whispered to my friend in the crowd, we picked the wrong trial to sit in on.
No, you didn't. Oh my God, that's the best.
This is a
trial
perfect
to
trial
sit
for
in
tomatoes.
I like that.
Unless they
You've been
threw
waiting.
tomatoes at the
Jacket's
last trial.
coming off.
You have been measured, and you most definitely been found.
we're doing a
wanting.
We should start our break.
Yeah,
we're
let's do a
doing
break.
Okay, we will.
I
I'll
mean,
be back in 10
if you
minutes.
want. Nah, we should do our break. Let's
We'll
do our break.
Yeah, let's
but
do it.
like, you guys are so
Come
much
on.
fun. Thank you so much for being in our courtroom.
Stick around, folks.
Yeah,
We'll
you
be
guys.
back.
Tell
in
us
10
what your
minutes.
characters are doing in the audience during our recess.
Yeah, during the recess.
Yeah, I want to hear the goss. I'm not really mad at you. Just Mo's mad at you, but she's mad at everyone right now.
Yeah, it'd be fun to come back and read.
Hey, we're Roll For It. A bunch of friends live, laugh, love.
So something a little cooler. Oh, these banjos are cool.
Hold on. Somebody here thinks banjos are not cool.
We split into 3 different parties on 3 different adventures in the same universe with the same DM. Oh, and the same pet mule.
We're back.
Here we are.
Just so everyone knows, I'm gonna just have a scene for that trailer next time. If anyone just witnessed the technological
All right.
catastrophe.
Welcome back to Roll For It.
That was Mo
We
like
are
trying to work the
here.
courtroom like screen to play a video. It just didn't.
To persuade them.
It didn't work
She
out.
brought
If you look
she
at
brought
the
a
adventure
slide,
of the
a
past-
PowerPoint. Yeah.
Playing 2 videos at once, then deleting both of them. Like, we're doing our best here at Roll For It, but
Yeah.
All right. During the recess, we had some action in the stands. Big Jeff wanted to leave when he found out it was 8 hours long. That
Big
was
Jeff
earlier.
was
but
kicked out before the trial even started for yelling "moo" at the cow judge.
he's gonna try to sneak back in after recess.
Oh, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just,
do we have the
my whole
roll
pirate
app
crew
in
has
the
fake
chat?
mustaches.
The what?
Do we have the roll thing in the chat?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't
Like
know
the
what that
roll
is.
command? Nah, it's okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
That'd be fun. We'll have to add that.
Mm-hmm.
Or Big
Jubal
Jeff,
Ral.
grab some dice and tell us how you
I'm
roll.
sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but he's going to grab some popcorn and some beer, some ale before hurrying back, so you don't lose your seat.
Are they selling popcorn at the trial? That's so sick.
Probably some street vendors are like, "Hey, you got to go where it's hot. You got to go where the action is."
I asked somebody to get me some popcorn. So.
Okay.
For my
Kenard-
own
that's the
trial,
last
I'm
thing
like,
Kenard does
wow,
before he
this
leaves.
Mo's not a good lawyer, but she knows that it's not a good look for you to be eating popcorn right now. She takes it from you.
And eats it.
I've
And
had
eats it
moldy bread and just Cheetos for the last
Folks in chat, welcome. Thank you for being here. Give us a follow if you haven't done so. We're trying to hit our
sample
goal BB. That's our sample goal BB.
BB.
And
The
we are
backstory
in
of
court. We
that
were just
is
at
really
recess.
easy. It's just that we accidentally put sample goal and then left it for 6 weeks now.
I don't think we put it right. It was just default.
We didn't put a title at all, and it said sample goal, and then we
Yeah.
left it for 6 weeks.
That's what we wanted.
We have 6 days
All
to
right.
go on this goal, guys. I don't know.
Oh, really? We got to get that sample goal going.
Oh my goodness.
No.
That's a ways. All right. We'll see what happens then. We are in court. We are being presided over by
Lucifer.
High Justice Woody Strongeye. The representative of the accusing party, the Kingdom of Norethia, is, what's his name? Valerius Ravenwood. And Admiral Mo is heading up the defense. Now, you three have just finished your recess. Kanar, are you heading back to the stand, or are you out of here?
I am heading back to that shop in the shady side of the town. And
Okay.
If I can get there early enough, I want to try to I don't know, hide somewhere where I can hear, and then if I need to apprehend Robert, I will. I will.
Okay.
This is my
Okay.
statement.
Okay. Sounds good. You head that direction. You squeeze your way past the crowd. People are like, "Wait, where are you going?" Because they recognize you as you're sneaking out.
Not very
And-
sneaky.
When I'm already
And-
outside, that's fine.
Yeah, where are you going?
Yeah, you're outside. You're making your way out.
No, it's none of your
Mostly
business.
during the crowd, people are getting their drinks and their popcorn, and you've made it out. And Mo and Yue, you guys are in. Up first is going to be Kingdom of Norethia are going to call their first witness. So, first to the stand.
Wait, why didn't I get to roll persuasion for my... Everyone just assumed that my opening statement was like...
Oh,
But like,
You want to see how well you did?
I want to see how
yeah,
well I
let's
did.
see
Make
how
a
well.
make a
Judge was
performance make a
convinced.
performance check. Sure. Yeah, make a performance check.
Yeah, but watch this though.
Wait,
Watch
performance
this.
though? It wasn't a persuasion.
I guess you can do persuasion if you'd like. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
watch
feel like
this.
we
Here
should
it
do
comes.
persuasion.
Here it comes. Watch
Or
this.
Was it gonna be-
deception. No, because she
Oh,
thinks that UA's innocent.
Pick one.
You better be innocent, bitch.
What do you mean thinks? Yeah, watch this. Here it comes.
21. So
Oh.
not Mo's best, but like,
Boom, boom.
So Mo carries a room. The middle fingers, they draw applause. When it's from Mo, it makes sense.
yeah, Woody Strong Eye must just be like a little bit like
Oh, he's impressed.
he's
like,
stoic, but he
Oh,
doesn't like these people either. He's like the only non-human
I want
in
to
this
say
whole town.
you definitely don't see any kind of agreement or disagreement on Strong Eye's face. He is
Right.
the most blank canvas that you can
But
that
Mo
you can
knows.
be
Mo knows.
as he listens.
Okay, who
Mo
you
knows.
calling? State.
The kingdom would like to call Rosalind to the stand. And an old woman, Rosalind, a chambermaid who took care of Yue during her teenage years. Uh-oh, is she
Lexi?
frozen?
yeah, I think she's frozen.
Like, who's
I like-
calling
She's
me?
very, Yue's very afraid.
Like as you were
calling me.
talking, I was like,
Hi, baby.
I just lost power. My whole this is very scary.
Okay, but can I tell?
Oh,
and now I got
no.
messed up. But for a minute you were frozen and you looked gorgeous. You really, you looked good. But now
Here,
you
I'll
went
fix
away and
this.
our whole layout's off.
I'll
so
fix
you
this.
did ruin
I can fix
everything.
this.
I'm so sorry.
oh,
No,
just-
I can
Wait,
fix this.
the power went
I-
out completely.
I got it.
Just so you know, I guess I should have said this before, but you're on speakerphone on stream for the world.
yeah, we all. Oh, she can't hear me. I don't know why I'm talking.
All the power in my neighborhood
Oh my
went out.
gosh, I'm so sorry. Here's what we're
That
gonna
is
do.
I'm
scary.
sorry about that.
Yeah, what's up?
We're-
I could just be here.
I'm FaceTiming Lexi. Oh, because you don't have
Okay.
internet. Because your power's out.
Here, Kels, I should have. Oh, we have to change it. There we go.
Oh wait,
all
no, wait,
she
it
has
worked.
is
Did it work?
So,
Okay, I'm gonna fix everyone. Oh, okay. You know what? Yue is just being stoic and quiet, like a
yeah,
good witness.
she's at the stand, and she can listen to us on Twitch if she'd like to,
Here I
to
go.
hear
I'm
what's going
gonna
on.
fix our positions, and the show must go on.
We're in it.
We're in a
We're
trial,
still in it.
baby.
this is great.
Yue is sitting with her face
She's
slightly
passed out.
slightly
She hasn't eaten anything
scared.
in days.
I mean, to be
All right.
fair, usually the person doesn't speak until like near the end. So
They don't move much.
Because I don't have any lights.
She doesn't have any lights, so this is unhelpful. There's
I'm using this candle to see.
like an actual
Ask her-
candle.
Tell her to follow us on
Immersive.
Twitch.
she is following.
Okay, watch us on Twitch. I guess I'll just keep you here. I don't know.
All right.
I don't think she can do both on her phone.
Okay.
Okay, I think the boys want me to hang up on you and you do it on Twitch. They're ready to go. Like the trial cannot wait. Like you talk to us on Twitch. No, babe.
She
like,
could
Just
could be in the
watch
chat.
Twitch on
Tell
your
her- tell
phone
her-
and
be in the chat.
I think I understand.
Oh, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
oh no!
All right.
I feel so bad. I can't do it. Hold on, I have to text her that I love her. Keep going. Rosalind's on the stand. She's very confused.
Rosalind's on the stand. All right. Rosalind was a royal housekeeper for Euphoria and King Oygrin when they lived together. And she looks a little bit shaken as she sits at the witness stand. And Ravenwood approaches. And Mo, if you want to just throw Ravenwood up in the...
Yeah,
thing.
so there's no Rosalind, right? That's what I've been looking for.
There's no Rosalind. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, well,
So he
this
says,
bitch.
he says, can you state your name and your relation to the defendant? And Rosalind says, Rosalind, and I was the chambermaid for the good King Oygrin, and by extension, Euphoria, while she lived with him for many years. I'm going to do this thing. I go sideways and sideways, sorry. What was your opinion of Euphoria when you first met her and during her developing years? Well, she was a troubled young woman. She was very reserved, but she was very kind. She was patient, and even though she wasn't outward with her love, she was someone who I felt a mutual respect for, which is not easy to find in my line of work. So she was kind to you. In what way? This is weirding me out.
By the way, you set this whole thing up, so this is your own fault. Everyone, we're all here to watch Jake and his multiple personalities. By the way, he's playing
Is
5
incredible.
people.
There is no way for any of us to help you. Keep going. Love it.
Until an objection can come in.
She was clean. She was tidy. She would help out when she could. She was respectful, etc. So, if I may, what is your opinion of Euphoria now? Well, it's complicated now. Can you describe to me the events of the night the good King Oygrin was murdered, when you're ready? And she looks visibly distressed, and she says, I remember hearing a noise that woke me in the middle of the night. And I went out to investigate, and I didn't see anything right away, but I saw a light on in the king's chambers. And I don't know why I didn't approach. Something was telling me to stay back. I had fear in my stomach, and I waited, and I saw Euphoria leave the room. And she had blood on her. And, well, I didn't chase after her, but I saw her go, and then I went into the room and found the good King Oygrin lying in blood, dead. He was not moving. I called in the guard, and they confirmed that he could not be resuscitated. I'm sorry that happened. Did you ever hear from Euphoria after that? No, I don't know where she went. She disappeared, and I don't know why she did that. You believe that she did something? Can you explain what you mean?
Objection leading.
Can you explain what you mean by you don't know why she did that? I don't know why she would have killed the king. She was so...
Judge, you got to address the objection. Real quick.
Objection?
Wait, he changed it. He rephrased.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, but she doesn't... whatever the one is where she said she killed the king. Allegedly. Objection, allegedly. You can't just say
okay,
she
objection,
did it.
allegedly. Sorry about
Objection,
that.
allegedly.
Rosalind. Currently, we need to say allegedly for such things. But thank you. That's all the questions that I have.
Miss Rosalind.
And then, okay.
Mo's already... She's pushed this man to the side.
And she's...
Did you see? Did you
Sorry.
see Euphoria commit any violent acts against the King Oygrin with your own eyes?
No.
So you
Can I have
saw,
you make a? No, go on. Go on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you
I did
saw
not.
a child with her adopted father, and would it seem strange to you that a child who maybe found her father in a bloodied state would touch him? Is it possible she would?
Objection. Leading. Leading question.
Okay, Mo. Okay, Mo.
And making assumptions about the crime scene.
Learn the name of the objection. It's objection allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't
Okay.
know that. I didn't go to law school like Mo did.
What would you think a kid's natural reaction would be to finding a bloodied corpse of her father? I guess let's start with this question. What was the relationship between Euphoria and King Oygrin?
They were very kind to one another. They were very much family.
How did they refer to each other when asked what their relationship was?
It was so that's a difficult question because they were both hesitant. To me, if I may, it seemed that Yue wasn't comfortable to call him a father, but he was like a father figure to her. And he, respecting of this, wouldn't call her his daughter to her. But to me, that's how he referred to her. If that answers your question.
So he said the words, "my daughter," to you to refer to Euphoria.
On occasion, yes.
Okay.
Or
So,
just simply Yue. And she would
getting
call him
back
Oygrin.
into my Mo voice that disappeared entirely.
That's your lawyer Mo voice. That's
Right. Mo, she does lower her voice to be more respect. Can't even do a Mo voice low. So would it be within the realms of a natural reaction, in your opinion, for a child to touch her father if she found him injured in this manner?
I don't think so.
So it's possible.
Did you ask if it would be normal? Oh,
Yeah, that was a poorly phrased question. I'm so sorry. God damn it, Mo. Okay. Is it possible Yue gave the king a hug or checked to see if he was okay? Is it possible that she got the blood on her after he was already killed? Because you did not see her commit any actual crime. You just saw blood on her.
I don't know. I didn't see anyone in the house. I just saw her leaving. And I saw the dagger on the floor and
Had you
and the
ever
king
seen
dead.
Yue with this dagger before?
I have.
When?
It's a it was a gift to Yue from the king. It was a multifunctional it wasn't a dagger. It was a multifunctional tool. It had a screwdriver and
Objection.
a wedge.
Not answering the question. Moving on. Okay. So Ooh, a noise just happened. I think
Thanks, Fancy Ranson.
Aw, thanks, Fancy Ranson.
And Darth Lexi's power is out. She's on her way back, I think.
She's working on it. She's working on it.
She's working on it.
That's why I probably
So
didn't
at
hear
this
about
point,
the
Mo,
multi-tool.
can you make a perception check?
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh, watch this, baby. Watch this.
Are you proficient in that,
I believe I am.
by the way?
Yeah.
Rogues, man.
Let me double check.
Rogues.
Yeah, here,
Yes,
here
I
comes,
am
baby.
proficient
Watch
in that.
this.
23.
23. All right. You detect something strange from this distance as you approach the bench, as you get closer to the
I
witness.
just blew it with that knife question.
You detect something. Yeah, there are murmurs from that knife question. You detect something strange in her voice, the tones of her voice on certain moments. They seem to, and you've got cat-like ears, so you're like picking up. There's something weird added to certain sections of her voice, and her eyes, almost like a glimmer, like a magical glimmer, seems to light up in her eyes when she
Do I
said,
have the weird bracelet?
and you notice it specifically. Yeah, you notice it specifically when she said, she's the only one I saw in the house.
Okay. Normally, I would have my more magical friend detect magic, but since one of them is not playing the game and one of them is not in the scene, gotta improvise. I guess I'm gonna take the
Yue's here.
Lex?
Oh,
Lexi!
hey, yeah.
She's
I'm
back!
so stressed. It was so.
And now the skeleton's in the bag, baby.
There he is. We got that wider angle.
Yue, new
man.
development.
She's here.
You ready for it?
No, Mo's got it. Okay.
Oh,
I run
okay.
over to Yue and I say, "You." I tried to shorten Yue even more. It didn't work.
I love that you guys think I'm just like ready to jump in. Like I'm like like I just didn't run
Zoom
around.
was the first.
Whether
Yeah.
Like
you're
I'm
ready or not.
I haven't been in pain all that whole time lighting candles or anything. No, I'm ready. What's up in court? Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to tell you.
Recess.
and Here we go. You ready? I
No.
swear something weird is going on with this lady, this Rosalind lady. She's like something's going on with her. Can you detect magic for me?
Yeah, I can detect magic for you. I mean, is there a
Well, it's just
spell
like-
other than just detect magic?
No, just detect.
Just
let me know.
If you have that, that'll work, or just Arcana check.
Yeah, I would rather use an Arcana check. Hold on. I had everything ready. I just,
I know.
you know.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm sorry.
No, that was.
I'm
it
glad
was just.
you're back.
Yeah.
Glad you're
Yeah,
okay.
and guys,
It was
just so you
fun.
know, Miss Lexi has had like before this is almost like funny ironic because she's had like the most miserable day all day, like one thing after another, and now the
Today's
fact
kind of
that she's-
sucked.
Today is not good for Lexi, so everyone give Lexi a big hug in chat because Yue's been going through it, guys. She's been in prison, and Lexi's been in the prison of life all day.
I got a 21.
Ooh.
Okay. So you didn't detect it yourself at first, Yue, but when Mo explains what she picked up, you sense that it's almost as if Rosalind has been enchanted in some way to remember things differently.
Yeah, that one's definitely enchanted. You should ask her about the bracelet. That
You
would
think
be
the bracelet
good.
could counteract that?
I mean,
Because I could just try to slip it on her.
you could ask. Just might be nice to not show them that we're deceptive.
Oh, if she'd wear
and that
the
maybe,
bracelet?
yeah, tell them what it is. You don't have to
Okay.
say I made it. You could just say that it's magic. And if you want to test it on yourself and ask, like, tell somebody, or no, test it on the judge. Ask if you can test this item on the judge, and then ask him something that he can't lie about, like what he ate for, like, breakfast yesterday, or what color his underwear is. You know, something that, like,
You're not
you know,
really cut out for
you
the
can't
law,
lie
Yue.
about.
But why would he ever?
I think
lie
I'm
about that
doing
with
a
the-
great
without
job.
the bracelet. Okay, I take the bracelet and I hold it up in front of the courtroom.
What is this?
Why is this a bad idea?
I agree with Kanar, but I've already held it up. So then, I mean, it's small,
My
right?
printer just started, like, printing.
Yeah, it's a
right
small
now.
charm bracelet.
Okay, so I held it up, but then I literally just changed my mind, and I actually don't want to show it to everyone. My rogue instincts just overwhelm whatever advice you is giving me, so I like twirl it back into my jacket, and I just it just looks like a fist pump. Which really, the way that Mo's been acting, you tell me, DM, but I don't think that would throw anyone off. So she fist pumps, and then she goes.
Do you have any
back
more
to the
questions for the witness defendant?
Yes. Sorry. So can you just remind me your name one more time? And then as she's saying that, she is going to, like, she's gonna trip a little bit and kind of lean on the witness box. Oh, I'm so sorry, but in that trip, she's gonna try and slip it onto this woman's wrist.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. I am proficient, guys. So minimum 18 unless I get a 1. 19.
Nice. Let's go.
So, somebody noticed this.
Who, your mom?
Who would you least want to have noticed?
Burnt Bill.
Yeah, I didn't want him to think I was cheating, my little buddy.
Valerius Ravenwood stands
See, Lexi, your idea's so bad. At least we wouldn't have stupid Ravenwood on our buttholes.
and says, Your Honor, the defendant's attorney has just placed something with the witness. And
Mo says, I don't know what you're talking about. And when she throws her hand back, she tries to take it back off that bitch with another
Go
sleight
for
of
it.
hand.
Let's try it again. I gave him advantage because he knows that he was pickpocketed by you earlier in the
How does he know?
day. Because his notes are missing. He were in
How
his
would he know
pocket
it
a
was
second
me?
ago.
It's
Yeah, how would he know it's a pickpocket? Yeah.
He talked. All right. I don't need to explain myself.
Yeah, you do need to explain yourself.
This
I don't
lawyer-
believe you.
This intelligent person talked to a pirate,
I've been
and
rolling
the second
badly
he
all
stopped
day.
talking to the pirate, his notes were missing from his pocket. It was the only pirate he talked to that day. What do you get?
Well, I've been rolling badly all day, so I'll tell you, but then I want actual dice because my phone dice is just murdering me.
I've got him. Go for it.
Wait, do we get an excuse to go get our real dice?
Go get your dice. Yeah.
I've been using a computer, but I don't like it.
Well, mine's been. I don't get advantage because I'm.
No,
Because of
but you
ring of
get your
engagement?
thing that you always get anyways. You get your. You don't need advantage unless you rolled a 1.
Oh, I rolled a 9, but I get to up it to
Reliable
10,
talent.
So I got 18, but that's worse than 19, which I don't know why you're making it
So before
so hard.
anybody sees it, including Ravenwood, you've slipped the bracelet back into your pocket.
Work. But I did worse than whatever.
And there's a bit of confusion, and Ravenwood says, "Can I approach the stand?" And just kind of walks up and looks around, and he looks you in the eye. He says, "My apologies, Your Honor." And he sits.
That guy is really weird.
What's next? Dear witness, how long are you gonna badger this old lady?
Okay, I'm gonna give Mo a flash of genius because I'm an artificer.
Okay.
So,
what does that
basically, she just you get a advantage. I had everything ready, guys. I really did. I
get advantage
super freaking
on-
ready.
Is it
Yes.
on anything?
You've gained the ability to come up with solutions under pressure.
But Kelsey doesn't.
And well, it's
What
like
do I get
when you make
advantage
I'm telling you, when you make
sorry.
an ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction with your like you get bonus on your intelligence. Maybe that helps. I don't know. I don't know what you were telling her. I wasn't here.
She wasn't saying anything.
Oh.
What? You're leaving us in suspense. It's so suspenseful. What are you even rolling?
So that flash of genius just gave me an idea. It may or may
It
not
just
be
gave
my
you a flash
idea.
of genius.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what my phone's doing. I can't unread text. Anyway,
Who's texting who?
What are you?
I take the handcuffs off of UA with
How?
my pickpocketing because I'm a level 11 rogue.
Thieves tools? You pull
Yeah.
out some thieves tools and
I've pulled out some thieves tools
just-
and I take them off. And I
so
say,
you're trying to do
Your
that
Honor,
without being seen?
No, I say, Your Honor, I have reason to believe that this poor woman has been enchanted. And I'm going to prove it with your own stupid little handcuff things. And I take them off of UA, which I feel like I shouldn't have to roll for because, like, at this point I've made it public. So, like, I'm going to take my own sweet time.
Don't uncuff the defendant. Please approach the stand.
I need a pair of
Admiral.
your magic canceling handcuffs to put on this woman.
Headphones.
You're at the
I
stand?
was absolutely going to say headphones or headphones, whatever you guys have available, because
Yeah.
I promise you that her
and
answers are going to
Ravenwood
change.
is up here as well. Because I think that's how
Her-
it works, is they have to like call both people up.
Yeah, for sure. It also like Mo would be
And
in
Ravenwood's
jail
like,
for contempt at this point. But
what gives you this what gives you this concept? What gives you this idea? Why would it be
I've dealt
something
with
that you would bring up
criminals
this time?
before, and I know one when I see one, and I'm looking at one, and it's you.
Your Honor, this is a waste of time. She's clearly stalling for some reason.
No, I just want to put the headphones, the handcuffs, either one.
Make
on.
a-
I
make a
promise
persuasion
that her
check.
answers will change.
Make a persuasion check to the judge.
Does she not get any like bonus on this?
She gets
should.
tons of bonuses on this.
Yeah, I got 22. I'm a persuasive cat.
The judge says, speak calmly, please, to the witness and let her know your plan, what you plan to do.
But if she's enchanted,
And then
what
you
if she
may,
doesn't-
then you may apply the cuffs with her permission.
You just have to talk to her about it.
Hi, Rose.
Very calmly.
How you doing?
Not very well.
I'm gonna help you out, okay? I'm gonna help your brain. I'm gonna make any magic that's going on up there. I'm gonna get rid of that for you. I got you, Rosalind. Is that okay? Can I put this on you now?
Are these handcuffs?
They're not permanent.
They're not permanent, and they're not because
Have I done something wrong?
No, Rosalind, you're not in any trouble, baby girl. You're
Tell her
fine.
why.
Why are you talking to me
Tell-
like I'm a baby?
Tell her why.
Because your
You're
brain's
doing
mushy
this.
right now
No.
because there's an
And
enchantment
then
on
not-
it. There's an enchantment on your brain, and so I'm going to.
So you're
put these
putting me in
on.
handcuffs?
No, they're
I'm not
magic
enchanted.
canceling. I think that you are, and I'd like to prove it to you.
Okay.
And wouldn't you like to know if you are? You'll know once I put these on, and then they'll come right off.
Do you have keys? You have. It's not.
I'm gonna let the bailiff put them on you. I'm not even gonna touch you. The bailiff has keys.
Fine.
Thank
Go ahead.
Thank
Gosh,
you.
that
Everyone
was-
says that I shouldn't baby talk to you, but you're just a sweet old lady.
That's my Lucy
Um,
voice. I only use that voice with our dog, and our dog is like pawing at me underneath this chair right now because she thinks I'm trying to talk to her.
So
Well,
I
boy,
want
am I
to see
hoping
the
this
baby.
works.
You put the handcuffs on, or the
I do
bailiff
not.
puts the
I let
handcuffs.
the bailiff do it. The magic canceling.
You guys think the bailiff is Bria?
I don't
Yes.
know. You're the DM.
Yes, I do think that. I believe that the bailiff is in fact Bria.
Roll a perception.
Bria, yeah. You're not sure if you recognize her. If you get a 20, it's definitely Bria.
It is absolutely Bria.
All right. As the only other named character, it could be that or Freddy. We should actually flip a coin. We're flipping a coin for
All
that.
right. I got it.
Between that and Freddy.
All right. Who
All
has
right.
what?
Heads is Bria. Why are you encouraging this, Lex?
I
We
don't know.
almost
It's
had
kind
it.
of fun. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bria. Very nice.
How do I know? Show your proof.
No.
Where's the evidence?
She's
Where's
on
the evidence?
borrowed internet and power right now. Leave her alone.
I don't know how to like screenshot on my.
Don't
PC.
even worry about it.
You know you're on this. You. It's nothing
As
but
your
the whole
lawyer, I'm telling
no, it's too
you, you
late for
don't
that.
have to prove anything.
We never did the do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I believe you. I believe you. All right.
I
Bria
sent a
puts the
picture of the
handcuffs
coin.
on
Sends
Rosalind,
the picture. She sent it.
and Rosalind has the handcuffs on. Or yeah, Mo, you have any other questions? She looks
Mo.
at you.
I just addressed her as Mo. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous now. Rosalind, can you please tell me who was in the house the night of Oygren's
Right.
murder?
I don't know. I saw Euphoria leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see that same shimmer in her, in like the corner of her eye. You see it sort of fizzle out, and at the
Mo's
same
like
time she's
centimeters from her eyes.
You're a cat. You should be able to see without having a.
She's kind of almost like she has a headache, and she's like, and there were others, but I didn't.
See that? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but they're cheating. Sorry.
There were others in the house. I saw people with cloaks. I couldn't make out their faces. And there's murmurs like, oh, there were cloaks, because that shit wasn't in the news over the last 6 months. And not Robert.
I wish.
Valeria stands and he says, Your Honor, this does not prove that Yue was not involved with other accomplices in the murder.
No, it
And-
doesn't, but
and
it
there's, like,
definitely
everybody's-
proves that your witness was enchanted to say things that focused only on Yue, which means that this whole thing is a mistrial.
That's complete speculation. Complete speculation. We had nothing to do with any sort of alleged enchantment on the witness. If anything, Miss Rosalind simply has misremembered or remembered new information that she did not convey to us earlier.
Not here when we had the whole conversation about the magic handcuffs.
But what does putting on a pair of handcuffs prove?
That it takes away.
There's no
Okay.
proof of any enchantment.
I'm going to explain this to you slowly, sir. The
I
woman
understand
told
that the
one
handcuffs
no,
stop magic from working.
And then her
But you
story
cannot
suddenly
link
changed.
you cannot link the placement of the handcuffs on her hands to the change in her story. When asked the same question
Circumstantial
twice,
evidence
people are
is still evidence, buddy. And then Mo sits
And then-
down and stares at the judge.
and then we cut to Kanar, who has just approached the part of town where Robert Coward is supposedly due to pick up a wand from not a street guy, but a
Olive
vendor.
Anders.
Olive Anders at Anders
Anders
Wand
and
Shop. So you can't really sell wands in the city. It's sort of looked down upon. They're legal with like very specific licenses. Anders doesn't operate a wand shop above board. He operates a pieces of wood shop. You remember like when weed wasn't legal, but you could still go and buy like glass bowls everywhere?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like that. There's still those. A smoke shop is still there, but there's no magical wands there. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's called entrapment,
you get here,
sir.
Kanar, you get here early. Where do you post up so that you can listen? Do you want to go inside and make yourself known, or do you want to like to Olive?
Is there like a window or maybe like an opening up top that I could probably like roll? Yeah, I wanna get in there.
Yeah, there's a couple floors above the shop where apartments would be. Olives and probably other tenants.
Oh,
so you want to get
apartments? Sound like a banister up there that I could like.
Yeah, sure, like a fire escape almost. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something, but also I want to be able to quickly get in if I need to.
But you don't want to be able to see with your eyes in the shop. You just want to have ears on it and quick access to it.
No, I need to see. I need to see everything. Both.
Okay. So you're going to kind of Spider-Man down off of the balcony maybe and look with just your eyes poking through the window.
No, well, the idea, if
sorry, I'm not trying to weigh us down with this.
Think about taverns. Taverns have the little banisters at the top, like a ceiling, like catwalks or something like that.
Sure.
I want to be up there.
All right, you're up there. You're looking down. It's a high ceiling little shop.
The support beams, if you will.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Admiral Robert Coward strolls into the place. He's dressed fairly well. He's dressed better than you've seen him dressed since he got attacked by a bunch of rats.
Good for him.
Many months ago. He still has some scarring, so you're happy about that.
Yeah, I'm smiling about it.
Kels, can we throw up Robert Coward's picture real quick?
I guess. I don't want
it's not going to look like he has the messed up face.
So Coward puts a sack of coins on the table. You hear the jingle. And a small sack, but, not tiny. And he says, "Is it ready?" To which Olive says, It is. It's definitely ready. It's the most ready. I'll go get it right now. I'll go get it right now." And he runs it to the back, comes out with a small box, and he says, "And your silver." And he runs back to the back. Robert is going to look around. He's going to turn towards your little direction there.
I call his pass without trace.
Okay. As soon as his head starts to move. Go ahead and make a stealth check with your plus 10 bonus.
Yeah. Find it. There it is. Oh, I'm stealthy. Hold on, let me see. That's a 37.
Everybody lost their blazers.
I think that's higher
I'm overdressed
than
now.
I've ever rolled as a rogue. That's
37. Nice.
Kidding me?
You both do that. Like the highest I can get is 22. Like,
yeah, but you
Mo's,
have a robot
it's interesting
dog.
you guys have different abilities because Kanar's just adding plus 10 to everything and Mo's not rolling lower than a 10. Like it's not allowed. So, and Yue is just over here in jail.
Yue's just being pretty.
So you're basically invisible. Shadows have magically altered themselves to cloak you in all the right ways so that he looks around, doesn't see anything unusual. And Olive comes back with a small bag of powdered silver and places it next to the wand box, pushes the two over the counter, and says, "Pleasure doing business with you."
I want to stealthily make my
takes the
way
gold.
down to the front door.
So stealthy.
Still, I know it was during the day, but like as much shadowy areas that I could find.
Yeah. The shadows seem to follow you there.
Little sneaky snake.
Little shadow walker.
So you're at the front door, the one that he's going to walk out of?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. And you just want him to open the door to you? Is that the goal?
No,
Or
as he
you're
opens
just
the
trying to follow?
door, I'm about to, I slam it shut and I lock it.
Dramatic.
Lock him in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
How are you going to lock him? Okay. So he
locks
opens
me
the door.
inside? What do you mean? Is there like a little wooden?
Oh, you're going inside.
Yeah. Was I
Okay.
not inside already?
Sorry, I thought you were going to the.
What
okay,
modern
my
building
bad.
are you thinking about?
Snuck in through the top. You're inside at the banister. I get it. That's where I was confused the whole time. I'm sorry. We're on the same page. You're inside. You're so sneaky. You get back towards where the
GM
front door is.
classes,
He goes to pull it open. You're in the shadows, and your hand just closes it. And he immediately is gonna like prepare to strike you. Like he's immediately in a battle stance. So his hand goes for the sword on his belt. What do you do?
I don't flinch.
Okay.
I'm
You
just
just wait
like-
for him to see you.
Like Robert, and I come out of the shadow. The shadows like dissipate. Robert, you
Yeah.
have 5 seconds to tell me where the hell have you been?
So his
One,
sword only comes out of his sheath about this far. But he
Two.
keeps his hand on it. He says,
3.
I've been saving your case for you.
And yet you fail to communicate anything.
What do you
to
want me to
us.
do? Send a text message? I don't have a shell phone or
Robert,
anything.
this is your area. You live here. You should know where UA is at. You should know where we are at. You could easily send one of your peons with a message to tell us.
I've
even
been rather
visited-
busy, actually.
Yeah, you visited the Baron. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah, I do want to tell you about that. That's the way I stayed alive until now. No thanks to you all for going to prison and leaving me somewhere where I could just get killed by the people that tried to kill me moments ago. I had to meet with a noble to clear myself, make sure they weren't going to try it again.
Cool.
Tell them
Yeah.
that I was not on your side, but on the side of survival.
Robert, that was a
like
week
I
ago.
always have.
That
been.
was a week ago. You've had days.
I've had days and I've been busy. I had to make sure that they wouldn't send somebody after me anyways, because people aren't exactly honest around here.
Ex-boyfriends like this, man. Don't take those excuses. He's had.
And he puts
had
his sword back. He
ex-boyfriends
takes his
like
hand off of
this.
his sword.
I'm really impressed with how quickly Jake is talking because a lot of his characters talk really slow. But
It's
this
because
one
he
is
loves
like
he loves Robert.
It's because I'm
doing a-
stressed out. I was just surprised
Robert's
doing a
in the
very
shadows.
good-
personality.
It's really Jake.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I like.
He has the
I'm
build and
impressed
everything.
with what Robert's been up
Jake's
to.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
here?
good
Why
point.
are you here?
Robert,
Unit doesn't talk
I'm
slow.
looking for you. That's why I'm here. The
Well.
trial started at 8 a.m. It is now 10 o'clock, and you're here. Not where
So
you're
how much
supposed to
time do
be
we
at.
have before I'm supposed to testify?
Listen, Mo's really good at stretching for time. My next question is, what's your next move? What is that wand going to do?
The wand is going to protect me while well, like I said, save your case. I'm assuming you have plans to have the good King Oygrin testify on Euphoria's behalf.
That's obviously one of the people we're
Obviously,
no.
it's obvious that a
Dead.
dead person is going to testify.
We don't have him because his body was not found.
Right. Not until yesterday.
Robert, again, you are late with the information. This is something
The
we should
information
know.
is useless until I work out the plan to
Information
utilize the
is
information
power.
properly.
Oh my God, boys, move on. What is the plan?
What is the plan, Robert?
If you want, you can come with me to get the king's body.
That's a better choice than letting you go by yourself. Let's go. Hastily.
Well, then unlock the door that I was on my way. We would have been there by now.
Oh my God. And I unlock it. But you gotta admit, Robert, that was a pretty cool entrance. Not even someone of your level could
Oh,
see
it
me
was
right
swell.
up
Yeah, I can turn invisible.
there.
So you guys walk
He's the worst.
towards
I-
Rich People Town, up
That's-
near
that's
the Royal
name-
Palace.
The name of it.
Yeah. The rich people town, yes. It's spelled different.
Okay, of course.
It's always spelled different. We're going to see one of your new friends. One Valerius Ravenwood.
Huh.
Because the king's body, last I checked, is at his estate.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
I was right.
Valerius is at the courthouse. So
Which means that we're not going to be interrupted.
great.
I don't think he has a security team. He's like a cheating mobster.
He has a security team.
Nah, I can handle a team.
Sorry, I'm not there. I'm not there.
It seems like you can be sneaky enough, and I can, so I'm not too worried. If they catch you, the mission's only half ruined.
If they catch me, Robert, you give me your word. You do what you can to help Euphoria.
I'll give you my word that I will do what I can to survive.
Whatever. Yes, that it's all in the same. It's all in the same, Albert. Because Mo will come after you if you don't show up and handle your business.
Yes, and invisible assassins will come after me if I also don't show up and handle my
your
business.
best bet is with us. So let's.
So we're on the same page. I don't have to explain it again.
Just one arrow, Kanar. Just one arrow. Just one. Matter of fact, and I'll pull out an arrow.
Knock it.
I scribe his name, like I etch it with my dagger. Wait, do I have my weapons? That's not unclear. I do. I have my tiny child's bow.
You had your tiny child's bow. Yes, yes, you do.
And I scribe his name.
Oh, don't take that out. You think Robert's not going to make fun of your child bow?
I didn't think of it until
it's just
you did.
no. It's not the bow. It's just an arrow, and it has your name right here, buddy. Don't make me use it.
I'm surprised you spelled it proper.
High intelligence, sir. Go checks the sheet.
So you guys head over to the Ravenwood estate, which I have a photo of. Here we go. The Ravenwood estate is among the homes of the nobles, the wealthiest neighborhood in Thalassia. I keep on starting to say that wrong. Thalassia, where the houses are grand and spacious. Ravenwood's home is large and elegant, with ornate decorations and expensive furnishings. The exterior is of polished stone and adorned with intricate carvings. The street is heavily patrolled by the city watch, and you notice an additional hired guard standing at the front door. And there's another one in the back, Robert says. But we should be able to make our way through in that way.
No, that sounds easy to me.
So go ahead and make another stealth check. Robert is going to cast invisibility on himself.
Could I also do hide in plain sight with I'm using hide in plain sight with this feature.
And that's if you stay still. Or how does that work? Sorry.
Oh wait, that is holding yourself against a solid surface. Okay, never mind. I'm going
like when you're next to the door waiting for somebody to.
Yeah.
You're just like.
Yeah. Should have did that. I panicked. Then in that case, I'm going back to paths without trace again, unless you want me to keep it on. It lasts up to an hour with concentration. So.
Yeah, it's still on. It took you guys probably 25 minutes to
22
get across town. Beautiful. So Robert tells you, he turns invisible and he whispers to you, 2nd story, 3rd window in the back. And you just see his footprints head across the lawn. You need to be a little bit more tactful as you're in broad daylight and avoiding the detection of a guard in the back. How do you can distract him, you can do whatever you want. You rolled 22, you rolled higher than
no, yeah. Are there like bushes? Yeah,
bushes. There's a little bit of tree cover.
Yeah, just all right. Kronk from
He gave you so many cool options, and you went with bushes.
He's not finished describing the bush technique yet.
And I'm like, anytime he looks away, I'm doing a dive roll.
One bush to the next bush.
Yeah, or only on the ground and like completely just rolling all the way to the next one.
You make it through the window. You got leaves in your hair.
And, like leaves coming out of his hair.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Robert's like perfectly fine.
By the time you get there, Robert's lying on the bed in the bedroom.
Ew.
He's reading a book, reading a novel.
Yeah, thanks for leaving the window unlocked. Super helpful.
So, Robert is in a large, immaculate bedroom. The bed's covered in black silk sheets and plush pillows. Beneath it, a luxurious black fur rug.
Nice.
There's a large fireplace in one corner, and nearer the windows, a standing mirror next to an extravagant wardrobe. Robert reads a novel, one of many that you assume are from the bookshelves that line the other walls.
Robert, you want to at least try, like, you're helping out instead of just relaxing over there?
I was just waiting. I thought we were going to be sort of as a team on this one. So, there's an entrance in this room, it seems like, to the secret shady place where Ravenwood, the nice, polished gentleman lawyer, would keep his creepy king corpses and whatnot. So if you want to help me find it,
yeah, go.
I could use a perception check.
Let me go to the wardrobe and also stare intently at it. 14.
Sure.
Look at yourself.
No. My passive is 17.
Okay. So you're in the wardrobe area. You also can't help but notice the big mirror next to the wardrobe since you're over there.
You put one hand to it and you go,
yeah,
who is that girl?
There's something off about it.
No.
I was worried that we would get through an episode without Lexi getting to sing Disney, and I really didn't want that to happen.
Standing straight.
I put my hand on it, but I want to see if it's like a double reflection mirror thing. Like if your hand is closed, that means it's good. But if there's space, that means there's a window behind it.
The
you test that out?
demonstration too was like
no,
10.
Okay. Wait, so you're touching this mirror? Because
no, he's not. He's not touching the mirror.
Let me
No,
explain
he's
what you
not.
see. Let me explain what you see first.
All right.
First thing you see, because, but be honest though, whether you touch this mirror after the fact. So the first thing that you see, because you're walking over, you're using this pretty high perception. You notice you just turned from the doorway. You look at the mirror, you see that there's something different about the reflection than there is in the actual bedroom that is being reflected.
It's like a spot the differences puzzle. We have to circle the different things.
It's a spot the differences puzzle, and with your 17, you detect that under the sliver of door, the door that leads into the bedroom, in real life, there's sunlight coming in from the next room or whatever is going on in the next room. And in the mirror, darkness. And you spot that for just that split second. And then you approach the mirror. What do you do?
Don't touch it.
Well, with the knowledge and information now, yeah, I do a double take and I look at the door that has the sunlight and back at the mirror. And well, Robert, go to that door really quick and very carefully. If you want to open it, that'd be great.
If I open this door, there's very likely to be somebody on the other side, somebody that we don't want to see us here.
Okay, well, you're invisible and I'm without trace, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I am invisible. It's true. He unlocks it. Are you hidden?
Yeah, like I'm at the ready for this thing to whatever may or may not happen.
Oh, you're like at the mirror?
No, I'm at the mirror looking in the mirror, but I have like my child's bow and my arrow just like ready to see what may or may not come out.
Okay. So the door opens ever so slightly, and you see the door. It's interesting. The door doesn't open in the reflection. In real life, the door opens ever so slightly, and there's a guard seated outside who hears it opening and starts to turn his head towards it. And towards you, basically. Like, you still have time to duck down, and you're super stealthy, and Robert's invisible. If you'd like.
You should touch the mirror.
Yeah, I ducked down.
Okay, Robert, you do so.
Robert, close it. When he's not looking.
And then he's like,
must have been the wind.
I hear something. And then he stands up and he enters the room, the guard. And you don't see where Robert is now, but the door swings open the rest of the way. And then he backs out and he closes the door behind him. He doesn't have a lock, so he can't lock it. He doesn't have a key. Robert, like, taps you rudely on the shoulder. He's invisible, so he can't, like, gesture to you any other way. He just, like, taps you too hard on the shoulder. And he's like, what was that?
Well, now we know.
And why are you staring at the mirror?
Go lock the door, and let me. And I touch. Now I touch the mirror.
Let me.
All right.
Let me.
Now we'll lock the door. I'm going to go lock the door.
Okay. And you do. Okay.
Wait, what?
And then you hear on the other side of the door, you hear, must have been the wind. And Robert says, well, you found it. And he shimmers off of his invisibility for a while. He says, this mirror is heavily warded.
It's heavily warded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Heavily, as in, we're going to need some time for this one. And he takes like a seat and he goes through his bag. And when he opens, he has like a backpack, like a heavy looking backpack. When he opens it, he starts pulling stuff out. He starts pulling like bones out of it. Like he's got
Casual.
Like big shin bones, and he's got like a human foot, looks like,
in
his pocket. And he pulls out like a little kit with some intricate things. There's like a magnifying glass, a small mirror.
I grabbed that same book that he was reading, and now I'm reading it. Like, just whenever you're ready, Robert. Whenever you're ready.
He says, as he gets to work, you see that he's like sprinkling little powdery stuff on the mirror ever so slightly. He's doing all this weird mystical stuff. He's taking little notes in a little notebook. And as he does it, he says, you might not appreciate this, but this is a quality glyph. Like a great glyph.
Yeah. Robert, I know you're one that collects like interesting doors and mirrors and whatnot, like the one that you have in your boat. But can we, like, time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence. That's why this isn't going to take until tomorrow, which it should, because this glyph is so good. Or never. If I explode this thing, not only will I likely die, but the owner is going to know that we're here. So give me a little bit of time and appreciate that this Ravenwood has the hookup, likely with somebody very good at magic, likely with somebody who could send invisible assassins after people, somebody named Core, for instance. I wouldn't doubt that he's the one who made this glyph.
So what you're saying is Core is a lot better than you at magic?
If he was better than me, then it would take me until tomorrow or I would explode. So no, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, prove it.
But he is a little bit. That hurt him a little bit. It hurt him a little bit.
He moves a little faster.
And you hear just that sound. And he says, you should touch it now.
I commend you for your speed, Robert. And I go ahead and I touch it.
Are you guys gonna like date or something?
Your hand passes through like it's air.
Don't be jealous over there, Yue.
Whatever.
Kanar can have other friends.
And Robert says, Does it hurt?
When you fell from heaven.
Not as much as the time that you hurt my family, and I go through.
Not the time.
No, Kanars, he holds on to it.
Jesus.
He hates working with this guy.
Yeah. You step through.
No, wait. I wanna know what Robert says to that. You're just gonna let
Robert
that
says-
go?
Robert says that.
Robert says nothing.
Yeah, no, he doesn't say this. Sorry, I just made a facial expression. That's what Robert says.
Come back to when I grab him on the shoulders. Now, Robert.
And he grabs as many of the bones that he can as he's getting pulled through. So as you step through the mirror, you're back in the bedroom, the mirrored version of the bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
yeah.
you get to your feet. Robert has just a handful of bones, and he's like, I guess we tried the door.
As I'm going to the door, I'm just like, you want to tell me what those bones are? Or why do you have those?
Those are the bones of your family.
These are my bodyguards. In fact, now might be the time. And so he he dumps his bag out on the other side of the mirror, and he pulls out his wand, and he raises the bones click together and begin to shape into two humanoid skeletons.
Right, like on your boat.
And they stand up, and they finally click their heads back into place. And then they turn towards you, Kanar, and they start to approach you. And they raise up their hands to fight. And Coward says, no need. Not yet.
No.
I'm sorry, Robert. Not yet.
Well, they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah. I'm not going first. You and your cronies can go first.
Sure. And he sends one of his skellies to open the door. And when he does, turns the doorknob, a blade pierces through the skeleton's hand from like where the lock would be in the door. And the skelly just like looks at his hand and looks back at Coward. He's like, I guess that was a good call. And then he's gonna go back in. Do you do thieves' tools? Are you good with locks? Or,
what a question.
Because I'm not terrible with them, but I'm not great. Yeah. I know the cat's good at them.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it a try.
Sure.
That wasn't an answer to the question. Do you do
that? The skeleton's hand is still kind of just stuck on it with the knife through it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of work around that without having to like stab yourself.
What are the
which
skeletons'
is nice.
names?
Bert and Ernie.
Of course, yeah.
Quick.
12. 12 on the sleight of hand, if that's what you wanted me to do.
A lot of people don't know that Sesame Street is actually based on
that'll
the
work.
skeletons.
So it's a thieves' tool check, but it's the same. It's also a dexterity. So Robert will like hand you a thing to use, like a little kit. 12.
Or should I have done survival?
So I feel like you break the lock a bit, and the blade kind of snaps, but the door swings open. And Bert just has a blade in his hand. And at that same time, sorry, I kicked my mic. Coward is handing Bert and Ernie each a weapon. So Bert gets a warhammer, Ernie gets a short sword. And he sends them through the door. When the door opens, you guys see what's on the other side. All right, so let's go with the secret room. Mo, there's a secret room photo.
Oh.
It's called Secret Room, I think.
I thought you were gonna leave it off on that. We do have to end.
Yeah, no,
that's a good idea. You're right. You're right. I guess we could.
I mean, maybe we wrap up the courtroom and then wrap it up for the night.
You're right.
Let people.
All right. So I'll describe this room.
Okay.
You can go ahead and pull it up. So the door clicks open, revealing a dark, dungeon-like chamber lit by glowing red embers and braziers scattered throughout.
Hey.
Oh, you guys.
Look at all this raids.
Do we go
got
for 10
Raids.
Joris Rose and Felper.
Hey.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Welcome.
Welcome, you guys. Oh,
Double
we're up there.
raid.
We
Double
just
raid.
walked into a scary room,
Double raid.
like
Yeah.
just now. It's so beautiful, a double raid. Bo.
Kanar's
I
on a
know, I
side
kept wanting to
quest,
say it.
and he walked into a scary room, and we're all so happy we're here. All of our people give these other people follows.
Oh yeah, we
follow
should like
each other,
dance or
everyone.
something, right? I don't know.
I mean,
we should
roll,
pick something up.
roll the trailer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, roll the trailer. Everybody, we're taking a 1 minute break to roll the trailer for our raiders.
What's up, y'all? We roll for it, and this is what we're about.
Yeah. That's a lot of
Blazer,
pressure on
I'm a lawyer.
Chelsea, but she's doing a good job.
Hello, welcome
Good
everybody.
job. She's doing
Okay,
her best.
here we go. This is why
Hey,
they
Trisket.
tell you to have your trail. Okay, here we go. Everybody on my team, don't talk anymore.
We're still
Yeah.
An
we're still-
enormous
Oh, okay,
centipede-like
everybody
Why?
creature.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
Is our audio on?
Flurry of blows.
I'm going to eat it. I'm gonna take a bite.
Jesus, Mo.
Hey, we're Roll For It. We're a bunch of friends live, laugh, love in D&D. We've split into 3 different parties on 3 different adventures, but in the same universe with the same DM. Oh, and the same pet mule.
Up north, you've got some knights of the Elven Kingdom.
Us and the guys, we gotta do something. We gotta stand up for ourselves, okay? Are you snorting up what I'm lining out?
Adventurers for hire in the big bad Urid city.
I got this, Dad. Just watch. I've learned a lot, Dad.
Acrobatics check.
Oh,
That's a nat one.
a 1.
That
a
is a
nat,
nat
1.
And the makeshift pirates in the Southern Isles.
I shoot the Snickers before it touches the ground.
A perfectly ruined Snickers.
There's an enormous centipede-like creature.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
Flurry of blows.
I'm going to eat it. I'm gonna take a bite.
Jesus, Mo.
Hey, we're Roll
no.
For It.
No, it's
We're a bunch of friends live, laugh, love in D&D.
All right, we're back.
hello.
Okay, we're back.
Are we back yet?
We're back.
We're back.
Okay.
Sorry, it loops. I don't know how to make it not loop. I gotta do the thing. We'll figure out the thing.
All right.
Do
So
the
we just
thing,
entered into this
Julie.
room. The secret room. The
Secret
door
room.
clicks open, revealing a dark, dungeon-like chamber lit by glowing red embers and braziers scattered throughout. Chains are draped everywhere. Some laying out across the floor like large snakes, others suspended from the ceiling. Throughout the room, glass cases are suspended from these chains, each displaying a mysterious object like in a museum. Among these objects, a diamond tiara, a monstrous fur cloak with a wolf's head, a small red vial, and on the opposite side of the chamber, a large leather tome. Behind it, a wall of dangling chains obscure the sight of anything beyond. In the center of the room is perhaps the most grisly sight. The partially decomposed corpse of a gray-haired man, strange arcane symbols carved into the bone-tight skin all over his body. And as you watch, you realize that 2 razor-sharp golden daggers levitate just above the corpse, delicately carving more and more of these symbols into his flesh. Upon the man's head, the golden crown of Monrethia.
Oh my god, what have they done?
Robert, if you got a plan to stop any of this, now is the time.
Don't touch anything. And he gestures for Ernie to walk through. And Ernie takes 1 step through the door and falls through an illusory floor
Not Ernie.
and into a pit of acid.
Mm.
And Ernie just throws
What is Bert gonna
peace
do
sign
without
as he-
Ernie?
and Bert's got a knife through his hand and he waves
Oh.
goodbye to Ernie. The first
Like
casualty.
Mondo from Shrek 2. Be good.
Oh, don't bring that up. That's too sad.
It was perfect.
Now, I think I'll leave you guys there and take you back to court.
Dun, dun,
For
dun.
everybody who's new, all the raiders, Kanar has separated from a court case in which Mo is defending Yue for regicide for killing the king whose body Kanar just found. This is
didn't
like
do
such
it.
a
She's
complicated
innocent.
thing
She's
to explain in
innocent.
1 second.
Yeah,
Because I was
you
about to
did a
say
good
in the
job.
lawyer's house. He just found it in the lawyer's house. Yeah, it makes sense.
Wouldn't
It's a
worry
very
about it.
normal Dungeons and Dragons court case. All right. Mr. Ravenwood. Does he get to talk to his witness after you talk to his witness?
Yes,
He just
it's
wants to
called
say
already
one.
talked
redirect.
to.
Oh,
All right. He
questions?
steps up for a quick redirect. He says, "No, he'll do it later." All right.
I don't think you can, I don't think you can do it later.
not
Yeah, I
to
think
not
so.
to Rosalind.
You can
Nah.
recall a witness, right?
Oh.
All right. So
Right.
yeah,
I
but
learned
not in
that
this court. We don't have time
in
for
law
all
school.
that.
I learned that, so it's fine.
I learned that from SVU. All right.
What's your guys' witness? You get to go.
Go take
You
the
got somebody
handcuffs
to
off
bring
her.
up?
All
Is
right,
there
Mo.
any-
Mo.
No, wait.
Your
There's
turn.
no resolution to the fact that this witness completely changed her answer when the handcuffs were on? The judge has nothing to
I mean,
say about
that was the resolution happens in 2 days. That's the judge doesn't say anything, do they?
Not right now. No.
Look,
You just kind of show
I
your
would like
evidence.
to.
The
I would
judge-
like to call a mistrial because the witness was clearly
So-
enchanted. Enchanted witness
It's-
equals new trial.
we cannot at this time prove that the witness was enchanted
Oh my!
before receiving the handcuffs. We can.
Corruption.
You're trying to not.
I'm
I think
sorry,
you
Your
want
Honor.
me to
That
go
was
to
out of
jail.
line. I would like to call my next witness.
I threw my papers earlier to be dramatic, so let me just get them.
Can you throw? Oh yeah. Well, tell me who your witness is going to be.
Okay. I guess.
Jail
I was
Rizzy throws
planning
the
on
tomato.
Robert Yue.
Who's the?
I would
tomato
like to
aimed
call
at
the
this time?
hot tiefling from the adventure we had in the Spider City.
Do we not
And
know his name?
Then you guys look, and Osron
mask.
is like.
Yeah, you, the hot one.
He looks at all the humans in the crowd. He's
Like-
the only tiefling.
He's the only tiefling.
Osron.
I have a photo of Osron in the. If you want to pull that up.
Wow. You were prepared today.
Okay, so Osron approaches the stand. He's a tall, red tiefling. He's got white, straight hair. What?
He's just a hottie. I don't know. You found a hot tiefling for me. I appreciate it.
It's hard to find a non-hot tiefling if you go on the internet. It's like,
Okay, that's true.
I don't know. Nobody's just drawing ugly tieflings.
Oh yeah.
What do you? He's there. He's at the stand.
It's got 3 kids.
Hello, the cowardly brave. Also, I would like to. What is your name, Jenny? What's your name?
I am Osron. I am the sheriff of the town of Sylvia,
And how
located
do you
in
know?
Nuwundush. Sorry.
It's
Also,
fine.
my
Just-
voice was
just
wrong. I got mixed up.
Don't interrupt me again. Okay. And how do you know the
Sorry.
defendant?
I met the defendant when she and the crew of the Adventurer's Mark came into town for supplies, heading east. And they found us, the town, in distress. We were being attacked by a monster, a herd of spider-like creatures. And Euphoria and the crew rid the town of those creatures and saved my life and the lives of many others.
And was Euphoria and said crew offered compensation for their heroic acts?
Yes, they were offered everything that we had, which was not much in the town.
And
but-
did UA accept everything you had, which was truly not much?
UA and the crew did not accept the fee that the town offered. Am I under oath? They did accept payment in wood, which they said that they needed to apply upgrades to their ship.
But like, they didn't take the money, right?
No. Ask him what I did for his family.
Oh yeah, and what
one
did
of
you
the
do for
nobles that
family?
they saved. Should I answer the?
Answer
the
the
money
last one I
question?
said, the family one. Do the family one. And then I look around at the
What
courtroom
did
and gesture.
What did she do for the family? Was
For
was
your
that the question? I'm
family.
sorry.
Yes, for your family.
Well, apart from saving their father, Euphoria donated gold from her own pocket to pay for rebuilding many of the buildings in town that were destroyed. And also, she gave a great birthday present to my youngest daughter, and a gold piece each to my eldest too. They haven't finished spending it yet.
So
It was very kind.
Mo has now turned around and is facing the courtroom, which I think she's supposed to be convincing the judge, but
she faces the courtroom instead, and she says, so, as we can see, not only did UA not accept money for saving the lives of the people of that town, she gave them money. Does that sound like an evil, bad tiefling? No, that sounds like a bad bitch tiefling. No further questions.
That's when you would use bitch, I say to Burnt Bill.
That's the, yes.
I knew when to see bitch.
What?
I always knew when to say bitch.
What?
What?
I always knew when to say bitch.
You always knew when to say bitch. I thought you said sea bitch, like under the sea.
Oh, I did once knew a sea bitch.
We gotta have a night, you and me. I need to know more about you, Bill. More about that sea bitch.
I just feel like we would need to have like a whole night with Burnt Bill. We would need to get him like a translator because I don't want him to have to say everything 3 times.
I do.
We'll work on that.
I do.
That's part of it. So you leave the witness?
Yes.
No further questions?
Oh. And she turns around and looks at him and says, and did you or did you not give the witness your personal cell phone number?
I did.
And why did
tell
you
her
do that?
she could reach out. She was very kind and
attractive. Okay. The defense
You are grateful
rests,
that
Your Honor.
Kanara is not here.
The defense rests, and Mo goes to sit.
UA turns from purple to red.
Lord.
So, what's his name? Valerius Ravenwood stands and approaches the stand, approaches the witness. I heard something earlier. You mentioned the noble, one of the nobles that was rescued in the town of Sylvia. Did this noble pay the crew of the Adventurer's Mark for what they did?
Genuinely don't.
And
the answer to that.
No, okay, well, yeah, we did
Does
get paid
Kanar remember?
for this. I know we got paid for this because Kanar took the money, which is why when you led with that, I was like, darn.
And Osran says,
weeks ago.
Osran says, I later learned that they were paid by one of the nobles who was rescued in the town, Arist. She is from Kamunzi, and Valerius kind of cuts him off and says, "Do you know the amount that she was paid?"
Not me.
And he says,
I wasn't paid.
Osran says, "I don't know how much it was. So, do you know whether it was more or less than the amount that Euphoria left behind for you and your family?" And he says, "I believe it was more than she left behind. But we were all grateful to have escaped the day without no further questions, Your Honor." And he returns to the bench, to his seat.
Mo gets up to redirect.
Okay.
Osran, do you know, one, who in the crew of 3 adventurers plus an omniscient donkey was handed the money by the noble?
No, I don't.
So is it possible that the money was put in the hands of someone other than Yue?
To my knowledge, it could have been any of the 3.
And do you happen to know where one of the members of that group, Kanar, is from?
Kanar is from Seda. We heard more of him after his visit.
And
he is a Gamunzi moon elf.
Right, and the noble was
It's
also
called Saida, everybody.
You wait, shut up. And
Sadins
you
call
said
it
that
Seda.
this
Are
noble
they
was
Sadins?
also
Sidons? Is that what they're called? The people?
The Poseidons.
Sorry, proceed.
Actually, but
the Poseidons.
I'm going to tell you one more time, Osran, do not interrupt me when I'm on a roll.
Sorry, I'm nervous. I haven't
Where
been
was
in this.
the
There's a
noble
lot of
woman
people.
who paid the crew from? She was also Gamunzi?
Yes, she was from the mainland Gamuns, not
So is it
not Seda.
likely that the money was given to the fellow Gamunzi men?
Your Honor, objection for speculation? Is that the one?
I withdraw my question.
Speculation.
Question withdrawn. And then she looks at the crowd and goes,
Your Honor,
then-
unreasonable gesturing. 15 yards.
And then Mo says that she's sorry, and then very stealthily, happy to roll, turns around to Mr. Lawyer Man and gestures at him, and then turns back. And I had another question. But I forgot it, so defense rest.
Okay.
Did you really forget it? Do you want to help?
I don't remember.
We can think about it for a second. We were talking about
the money and how it probably didn't go right to UA.
But it could have been a loan.
I guess my last question would be, do you think UA is evil from the time that you spent with her?
No, absolutely not. She was selfless, heroic, and generous. In the brief time that we had together, that was clear.
And are you still single?
Yes. Yes.
Defense rests. And Mo sits down.
Okay.
We would call it there for a night.
I proved my point.
Oh, goodness.
So do you guys want to do another witness from the accusers, or is it end of the night for us?
Okay, so I bring in UA and I guess Burnt Bill.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, hold on. I healed all of the cocoon people from the web, too.
Yeah, but we're done with that guy. I think he already went home. So now the question is,
He did not go home.
Can I re-examine? Can I redirect?
No.
No?
No, you get
You
a
sure?
cross-examine, you get a redirect, and then it's over. Guys, I watched the whole Murdaugh trial, all right? There was no redirect. I watched like 9 hours.
That's not the same. It's not the same Monrethian law. I don't know.
Then why are you asking me, Mr. DM, who makes up the Monrethian law? Also,
So,
wait.
Valyria
I'm still talking
stands-
to Yue. Give me
Oh.
a second. So, they're gonna ask us.
Maybe
next.
while you talk to you.
What? Well,
Sorry,
do you
go
want
ahead.
us to actually
No,
have
go
a
ahead.
conversation at the same time?
No, go ahead.
Guys, just so everyone
Please,
who's new
go ahead.
knows,
Go ahead.
DM Jake and I are engaged, and we will be having a conversation about this later.
They're like, wow, Kelsey and Jake really just so much.
We're very much
tension.
in love, okay?
Go ahead.
Mind you, when we also did
Yue,
this, we did
well,
this in
I mean,
person.
we could call Grandma Thusty, but she's just like kind of another character witness.
Oh, it would be a bad guy witness next because you called this guy.
So, okay. So
I'm just asking because for the sake of do we have time for
I
the
think-
stream, or do you
I
want to
think-
call it?
I think, unless it's a quick witness, we should call it, because for
Call
some
it?
of our viewers, it's like 1 a.m.
Sure. Okay. So I have one more thing here. Objection, relevance, jailer is E. Valyria stands and says, Sheriff Osron, something else has come to mind. In this battle with the creatures, who were the other nobles and other folks involved that were rescued?
At least he's here. He'll defend me. He's here. He'll talk about how much he loves me. It's fine. We prepped for this.
Nuggets
Osron
in the stands.
says-
Nuggets like, oh, I can't do his voice, Jake, but he's probably you do Nugget being mad.
Yeah, do Nugget being mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
in his
finish
human
up with
mouth.
what you're
Let
about.
me,
No,
let me,
no,
let me
no.
continue talking.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
be Nugget.
What's he on about? This fucking guy.
There
We
he
won, Kelsey.
is. I don't think I have a Nugget.
Osron begins to name the people that were rescued. There was like Herman and Sherman. There was Irist from Gamunds. There was Rolwick. Not New Undush, but the other one. Anyways, Malaysia. And Rolwick also goes by Nugget. Well, he didn't go by Nugget until he was on board your guys' ship and named Nugget, a halfling,
This made sense.
which is what Osron describes to the lawyer. And the lawyer says, was Nugget later became a member of the Adventurer's Mark. Is this right? I believe so. And Nugget had scarring on his face. Scarring from an acid burn. Is that accurate? Rolwick did have that after the fight with the spiders. Rolwick was burnt on his face. Something during combat. Do you know? Sorry.
Leading, here it comes.
You're right. Can't
Mo's
do that.
like ready for the objection.
Here it comes. No, do it, Jake. Do it. I hate that I'm
Do you
not
know
there.
what happened? Do you know what specifically happened to Nugget during the fight?
He wouldn't. He wasn't.
No,
there.
I don't.
Yeah.
Boom!
You say that out
Sit
loud?
down. Of course I
Your Honor.
do. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
In any of the previous attacks by the spider folk, did any of the other victims receive similar injuries of an acidic or burned nature.
How would he know this? I
He
hate
wouldn't
it.
know that. He wouldn't know.
No. And you would know this. Yes, I buried most of the fallen from our village. What is this? What is the world doing? I actually don't know.
When
I
they're
don't think that
cocoons,
this
what
is a-
happens?
Objection.
Yeah, he ate him.
This is not
right?
an expert medical witness. I don't think that he needs to be giving his medical opinion.
That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good point.
I
This
look
is
at
an-
Burnt Bill and I'm like,
Your Honor, I would argue that this man is an expert at what the victims of the creature that attacked Sylvia.
Your Honor, I was
did
a victim
to the
of the
victims,
creatures,
what they
and
looked like.
trust me, that man did not examine my body after. He doesn't know if I was burned. I mean, I offered to let him examine my body. He did
the
not take
victims
me up
I'm
on
referring
it.
to are Osron's dead friends and family and kinfolk who were killed in the village
Right,
prior
but
to your arrival.
But Your Honor, he asked if any of the victims had other burn marks. For him to know if any of them did, then he would have had to examine me, my friends, my donkey, and the rest of my crew, and he didn't. So he has no idea if any of the other victims had burns.
And therefore could not be an expert.
And
says
therefore
Burnt Bill.
is not an expert witness. He's not.
The judge turns to the witness and says, "How many victims did you treat
Wow, he's really
or
trying.
bury?"
He's really trying to make this happen.
What do you mean?
It's okay.
I feel like he's an expert personally.
Mo, what
in
we
this
have
indication.
in the backup for this, our defense against this, is that we, like me, I healed everybody else. I even healed Nugget. So I healed everybody.
The kingdom rests, and he's gonna sit back down.
So if you got
he
a
got enough of a
redirect,
rise out
do
of
I
y'all.
get a redirect?
You want to redirect?
I just want to ask
Sure.
this.
You approach the stand again, and yeah.
Osron, the people who were injured in your village, who healed them?
That would be Yue. She used healing marijuana to.
And the burn on Nugget, of which we do not know its origin, who healed Nugget?
From my understanding, Nugget was near death and was brought back using flower petals and, again, more medicinal marijuana from Yue's administering.
So Yue got everybody high and everybody healthy. She's not evil. I rest my case. Defense rests.
Half of which injuries that she caused herself.
Your Honor, is this Jerry Springer or a
Order.
courtroom?
Order.
Tell that man to
A little
sit
bit
down.
of murmurs. All right. So, Mr. What's his fucking name? I always forget his name. Mr. Ravenwood, if you would please approach the stand. You may call your next witness when you are ready.
Oh.
And Ravenwood turns, adjusts his tie, and we cut away to what?
I'm waiting
We
for
cut
you
away
to,
to
you're gonna drop it.
cut away to Kanar.
Oh no!
Kanar, you see this grisly sight. There is a illusory floor that has been fallen through and revealed to be a pit trap. Robert sees that there's like a switch on the other side of the floor that he uses mage hand to pull a lever and solidify the floor. When you guys carefully step inside, make a perception check for me.
Am I still passive? Can I just be at 17?
No, you gotta
Bet you do gotta.
look. But you're right. I mean, that's what it fail. That's what a failure
Yeah, so
puts you at.
13.
Okay. So the movements of these knives that are etching runes into the corpse are very delicate, and as Robert looks, and you see that Robert's being very careful to step over chains. Like he's like, don't touch anything. Bert, stay perfectly still. And Bert's just completely still. Bert's a skeleton, by the way. Everybody new, welcome. Bert's pretty new too. You're muted, Kels.
At Bert, but we love him. He's part of the team.
When you click it, it takes a second to get back in. So we missed the beginning of your sentence. I'm sorry for
so
saying that.
not important enough to say 3 times.
We love Bert. We love
We
Bert.
love Bert.
We love Bert.
Fine.
So Robert's looking at these knives and he pulls a bit of dust off the floor. Actually, no, he pulls a bit of dust out of his bag, out of one of his little wizardy pouches. And he throws it towards midair, and it catches as if on a long-limbed, invisible creature that's holding the knife and very carefully carving in. And as you see him do this, you realize this is an invisible stalker like the ones that were sent after Robert at the beginning.
Oh my goodness.
And as you look around the room, the door behind the pit trap swings closed. And on the back of it is the letter K.
Not good.
Robert, remember when you told me not to touch anything and you just did a thing which touches everything?
I didn't touch anything. Why do you think that there's nothing that says that me putting the dust on the thing and just revealing it to be an invisible stalker would be the thing that made the door close?
Well,
Boys, you're surrounded by enemies.
It's here now.
Get along.
And why is there a K on the door?
You of all people are asking me, do you not think core, the letter K of which the mirror came from, is what you told me?
So it's Ravenwood.
Core is Ravenwood?
Yeah, that's a big old assumption to make, Robert. Dun dun dun. We'll find
I
out
don't know
next time
any
on
other
Rolls
reason for the
it.
lawyer to have all this stuff. Next time. Everybody cool?
Yeah, I rolled the D100, by the way. I don't know if you needed that, but it's
Sure.
my turn. And I rolled a 13.
13 it is. Lucky 13.
Yeah.
Good night,
Um,
everybody. Thank you for everyone who's new.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for
Give us a
staying up late
follow.
with us. This was a long one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Seriously.
And thanks to the wonderful cast. And I hope everybody gets some sleep. And Lexi, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, Lexi. Good job, Lexi.
You guys did
Good
great.
night, Lexi. Thank
Have
you
a
to
good
the
night,
people
you
who
guys.
rated.
I'm ready for bed.
Should we
Me
rate
too.
someone else?
Good night, everybody. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
we should
for
rate
sure.
somebody else.
Yeah, we can send it.
I can feel
Everybody who threw tomatoes, those tomatoes, they landed. They landed for sure.
Yeah.
In my heart.
That was the most fun I've had with chat in a while. You guys were fun.
We can go
Yeah, every other
to...
chat sucks.
There's
Oh,
Gary.
you were the only chat. Guys, should we rate Critical Role? They could really use a boost.
No, what about Gary
Lexi, what did you say?
Con? Gary
I was
Con
thinking Gary
Live.
Con Live. They
I'd
look
see
like
Gary
fun.
Con.
We're gonna do Gary
All right.
Con.
Fun. Gary Con.
Here we go,
Live.
guys. Roll for it, raid.
Let's go, baby.
It looks like they have a tabaxi up there, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that. That's why I love me a cat.
All right, bye everybody.
Love
Love
you
you. See you 5 seconds from now when you raid the thing.
And then see you next week when we finish up.
Thanks, Summer
yeah,
Forge,
Court
for
next week.
following.
Check us out on YouTube.
Yeah, everybody follow us. I'm trying to figure out this raid thing. Here we go.
I already did it, Kelsey. I think it's.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
happening. It's happening.
It
We're
happened.
there.
Did it?
We're there. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But the weird thing is, I
Wait,
can always
wait.
still see you guys for a little bit longer after.
Yeah, no.
It still says we're live.